The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Yo, welcome to Real Figures, episode number 32. My name is Omar V. Back with another one. Yeah, man, anytime I take like a little break from here, it kind of feels weird coming back on, but like it's like a lot of work that goes into like each kind of show that you do. Like it doesn't matter what kind of content. Yo, man, it's good to be back. Like always, man, you guys know I kind of go through like the toy news of the week. So I've been gathering kind of a little bit of stuff here and there. There's some stuff to talk about. Obviously there's a toy company out there telling customers to go fuck off. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff to talk about, man. So you guys know if you guys are checking it out or for the first time or like you guys are coming back, that's kind of what we're gonna do today, man. But yo, before that, let me go through my hauls because I did kind of pick up some cool stuff throughout the week. First off, I got the Jedi Clone Wars, Star Wars Clone Wars Jedi Yoda 2-pack. So, man, I was going to go for the Figuarts, man. But like I said, there was like something lacking in that Yoda, man. He didn't have like any expression. And I just love that scene where he like finally confronts Darth Sidious. So it's like I had picked up this Black Series like earlier on in the year. And I'm like, dude, I had to get that 2-pack, man. So I'm glad I was able to lock it in. And it comes with the little Jedi chair. Like that's sick as fuck, man. So kind of happy to get that. And then also probably the best figure of the line so far. My name is Otto, and I loves to get blotto. I got the Jack's Pacific Simpsons Otto. So, yeah, that came through from Amazon, man. I thought I was going to miss out because this was, like, part of the first wave. So I got that in. Dude, I actually got this freaking Batmobile pretty fast. I actually forgot I had pre-ordered this from McFarlane's Toy Store. So, like, this thing's pretty sick, man. It's got, like, some light up feature. Has, like, a sound feature and stuff. It's not as bright as I thought it would be, but like the backlights light up pretty sick, you know. It's just kind of a bitch to turn on and off. That's kind of annoying, like because sometimes you like press it and it'll make like the sound and stuff. And then I did finally get my freaking Dragonfly in, but dude, this thing's so big, bro. Like, hey, yo, pause. So I was like, dude, I kind of just put it together today before the show. Man, dude, I don't know. It's awesome, but it's like, where do you fucking put something like that shit? You know, I think like the dopest thing to have done is like to hang it in the like on your ceiling, but it doesn't have like an effect where it's like spinning. Like it would have been cool if they kind of like gave you like that as like one of the tiers. Like, you know, have you guys ever seen like the Thor hammer, like the spinning like effect? They should have done that, dude. I don't know why we didn't call that out, man. That would have been awesome. And then I got the Junkyard Joe in. Actually, I had to pick this up today from Walgreens because I wasn't around to pick it up, so I had him deliver it. I got the Gong Studio Soups that came from 5K. And I got the Shazam in too. Kind of came separate. I don't know why. But yo, that's all the stuff I got. I'm like sweating, bro. I'm like fucking hot, man. I was like running to try to make the show on time, man. I hate being late, bro. I hate being late anything that I do, so I'm kind of like fucking a little bit out of it, man. But yo, let me say what's up to the chat, man, because chat's already kind of trickling in and stuff. Like always, though, let me know what you guys are picking up, man. Darth G's in the house. He says, "What's up? What up? What up, Darth? Let's go with you, man." Ghost Tab is in the house. He says, "Hello." 8 and Skate is in the building. Yo, what up, 8? He says, "Omar about to go off on NECA. What's good?" Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, man. Welcome back, Thor. Thor's in the house. What up, Thor? NECA forgot to read the FTC's penalty offense concerning unordered merchandise. Yeah, we're going to get into that whole topic, man. It was pretty crazy what happened. Time skip Baby Yoda. I know, that's what I'm going to put my old Yoda. I had like that I think it was like the Empire Strikes Back Yoda. I think I'm going to just put that next to my Mando. So it's like he aged up, you know? It's like old man Yoda. Omar Star Wars shit. What's up, Go? Name's good with you, man. Obi-Wan is in the house. He says, "Hey, Omar, happy Thanksgiving to everyone." Yo, man, happy Thanksgiving. Pre-Thanksgiving, man. That's what we're going to celebrate today. NYC's in the house. He says, "Yer." B-Word is in the house. He says, "Get real." Yo, check out B-Word, man. He was on Future Rick's channel. They were doing like a battle posing contest. It it was awesome, man. I had to catch the replay, but it was like good, like listening to you talk about your whole approach to that stuff. B word, it was awesome. It was a good episode, man, and it was an awesome shot too. You took that sexy ice. It says, "Hey, yo, pause." Does the helicopter have any QC issues? You know what, dude? It actually does, man. Like, I was kind of annoyed by this. That's why I didn't even bother to put in like one of the figures, but like in the cabin, I know you guys could see that. Like this, like hinge, bro, it's like stressed. Like it was stressed out of the box, and I was just like, you know what, that thing is gonna break, bro. Like it's just gonna break, you know. So I don't even want to like be opening it too much. And now that was kind of annoying, man. That's like the only thing, because like as soon as I took it out of the box, I'm like, man, this shit just looks like the plastic is just kind of like breaking almost. I'm like, oh man, that doesn't look good. I don't even know how I would replace that or fix that. I would just have to like kind of glue it together. That would look terrible. It would just look so shitty. Yeah, the dragonfly is a space killer. You're right, bro. Hey, yo, what up, nerds? Yo, what up, Will Flo? Will Flo's in the house. He's in the contest too, man. He's doing that AWOC contest with Mega J Retro, man. So be sure to vote for Will if you guys get a chance, and vote for Be Weird also too. I think Rick's running that through his Instagram. The Junkyard Joe's a top 10 figure for real. Oh, dude, I gotta crack that thing open, man. Shout out to the people that have like gotten it, dude. I've seen it, dude. This was like at a Walgreens for me for like the whole week. I hadn't gone to go pick it up and stuff, but I have seen a lot of people take good shots of that. Shout out to like Will Flo, dude. I saw him win, bro. As soon as I saw that picture from Will, I was like, man, that shit looks fucking fire, bro. You had like the little mezzets too, and I'm like, man, once you incorporate the little mezzets, that's it. You winning, bro. That Gone Captain Marvel is tight, but the soft goods kills it for me. Dude, I think it looks awesome. I gotta crack it open. I kind of like opened the Superman just to kind of look through it, but I didn't like really get to mess around with it. But it looks cool. It looks pretty cool. I'm interested to see what else they put out. Old man Grogu, he started to talk like a moron after they offed Mando. Yeah, for real. Typical HasLab shows up to you with QC issues. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could email them and they could say, send it back. You're taking it for somebody else. For reals, Darth, what the fuck? Yeah, that kind of sucks. I was just like, you know what? It's cool that I noticed it, but like I was just starting to think like, man, how could I even fix that? Like, I think like somebody that like 3D prints, like they get like the measurements to that stuff. They could kind of like maybe just like make you like another little glass port. But like, dude, that shit sounds like a technical. I can't do that. I know that for sure. KJ's in the house. Yo, what up? KJ says, what's up, peeps? Yo, what up, KJ? How you doing, man? Yeah, that Junkyard Joe is awesome. Fucking Will, winner. Shh, KJ is here. KJ in the house. What up? Yeah, man. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the show, man, plenty of stuff to talk about. I've kind of been gathering stuff throughout the week. Surprisingly, there's like a shit ton of like Wolverine and Deadpool figures, man. So you guys like that movie, you guys are in for a treat. Symbiotes, we got symbiotes to talk about, but yo, let's get into it, man. Because where we left off last week, it was actually like some pop-up going on in Japan for Tamashii Nations, and I guess they were just kind of showing off a gang of stuff, man. It was kind of one of the reasons I kind of felt bummed about not doing the show last week, because I was just like, there was some pretty exciting stuff getting shown off. And they kicked it off with my man right here, bro. The GOAT, man, Ren Goku. This guy is awesome, bro. Like, if you guys have caught Demon Slayer, it's kind of weird. They kind of break it up sometimes with these shonen shows, like in movies and stuff. So when they did this dude's story arc, it was like a whole ass movie in the theaters. And dude, I'm pretty sure you guys saw like the lines to that, the crowds that were getting like, you know, brought into the theaters, because it's just something that, I don't know, it's like a spectacle, the way they animate these like fight scenes and all this stuff. It's just like, it's something you don't get to see all the time. So obviously, like in a big screen format, it's sick as fuck. And this dude's cool, man. Like, you get to kind of learn his backstory. You guys are even familiar with like the anime. It's kind of like flashback centered. Like, there's like all this stuff that you kind of learn about the characters. They always have like these flashbacks, how they became demon slayers, like, and you know, obviously you're kind of open to the character already just off the jump when you see what happens to him. It's like a lot of tragic stories, and this dude's was no different, man. But like the way that he approached life, it was just like a burning fire, bro. You know, and him being like the fire Hashira, it's just a sick ass character, and I'm in for this figure, man. This thing is sick. When I first saw Demon Slayer, I remember looking at the designs of the characters, and I'm like, nah, it's not for me. This doesn't look like, I don't know, it just doesn't look like something that would appeal to me. But like, man, like I said, once you start watching the episodes, you start getting to learn some of these characters. Like, dude, it's just, It brings you in, man. So this hasn't gone up for pre-order yet. I guess it was just kind of like an early little teaser image, but just kind of based off of here, it does look like they're gonna give you a whole bunch of faceplates, kind of switch them around. But yeah, man, just dude, set your heart ablaze, bro. My man, the GOAT, baby. So yeah, I'm definitely getting this one, man. Are you guys familiar with Demon Slayer? You guys in for these Hashiras right here as they're coming out? Because like I said, it looks like Bandai was like one of the last companies to jump into this line, but just them, the way they put figures out, like they're gonna have no problem kind of catching up to the rest of the companies. Man, I think it's BuzzMod so far that has put out the most figures, but I think Figma, I think they're pretty much no, they've actually shown off one recently, but it seems like they've kind of slowed down. And I think Bandai is gonna just surpass them all. So I think that's a good line to jump on. I haven't picked up any myself. I'm kind of like interested in going in for that Tanjiro. It's only like $35. I think I should pick that one up. I think the only thing that's been holding me off is because I did pick up that Figma like when it first came out, and I was pretty happy with it. But now, kind of seeing the rest of these guys kind of pop up, I think I'm gonna have to go back and get that dude, because it just wouldn't make sense to have the main character out of scale and just look different from the entire line. Uma, yeah, this thing looks fire, bro. This thing looks fire for the Fire Hashira. Mr. Ren Goku looks dope. Yeah, he looks sick as fuck. And like I've watched this in like dubbed and subbed, and it's just like, I don't know, when you watch it dubbed, it's not as bad. You know, usually I don't really like watching stuff dubbed. I usually kind of just going for the subs, but I've actually gone back to watch both of them, and like, I don't know, I don't mind the dub as much. You know, usually I'm just like opposed to it, but for whatever reason, I like this guy's like voice more like in English. It just sounds like a lot funnier, you know. And like I said, he's just like a really upstart, upright person. Like he's just like, you know, he's just a positive guy, and I just like him, man. He's awesome. And he kind of how he figures out like, you know, what's going on in that movie. It's real cool. It's like he kind of like actually puts like the main character up on a lot of game as far as just like, you know, just the demon slaying, bro. Rengoku was based on a real person. Oh, was he? Shit, I didn't even fucking know that, but that's awesome. Damn, that's sick. But yeah, he's a real dope character. And like I said, when I first seen like Demon Slayer, like just kind of advertising stuff, I this was like one of the characters that I saw the most, and I was just like, nah, this dude looks lame. He just looks too, I don't know, too campy. You know, it's just like a fire fucking cloak and stuff. It just looks kind of, I don't know. It looked a little goofy to me. The McFarlane Demon Slayer looks better than this figure. Oh, really, my man Thor? Damn, that's a hot take, bro. Hot take for the Fire Hashira. That blood face plate, though. Yeah, that blood face, that's just sick, man. It's dope. Like now that I've kind of caught up like on the seasons, I kind of understand like when that tattoo or like that mark kind of appears on these guys. It's like, damn, these dudes are unlocking like a shit to the potential, and it's crazy because their shit just starts like leveling up, you know. But it's sick, man. Like I didn't really pay attention too much like when it was doing this like fucking story arc right here, this movie. I went with my brother to watch Demon Slayer at the movie theater. Everybody was cosplaying. All I can say, I'm glad anime wasn't popular when I went to school. Yeah, bro. I've seen kids like, dude, sometimes like I'll see little kids like just at the market or something dressed up like a fucking Demon Slayer. And I'm like, damn, this kid would just get bullied back in the day, you know, but it's just like totally cool now. I remember like back in, yeah, when I was just going to school, dude, like anime was just, it wasn't the mainstream, you know, like it is now. That's why it's cool to see when you see these movies pop up. Like, damn, a lot of people kind of go and watch them. Yo, I need to watch past season 1, Liquid Below Zero. Yeah, dude, for the longest time, I couldn't get into it, man. I couldn't get into season 2. I was just like, you know what? No, season 2 was fire. Season 2 was the Entertainment District arc. And then it took a while to get to the Swordsmith Village. And when it came out, I was just like, I kind of lost a little bit of interest. But watch the rest of that one. Like, it's kind of split up between two Hashiras, so you don't really know. And then the last season, the one that just kind of came out, that one was like really quick, but that shit's sick, bro. That shit got me like interested to kind of watch the rest of it. I don't really read too much manga, but I should, man. Every time people kind of tell me about these like shows and stuff, they're like, oh, read the manga. It's better. The manga is better. Yeah, just because you could take it all in, you know. You don't have to wait. Like it takes you out of the story once you wait, you know. But yeah, I'm interested to kind of go in for this one. Hot Naga has my man Darth. B Rivera's in the house. He says, what a wonderful day, my man B. Yeah, exactly, my man B. He knows what's up. Man. And then also, like I said, they were having like this like reveal event. So Akaza, I guess one of the upper rank demons. He was I think he's like upper 3 or some shit like that. So yeah, once you kind of like are introduced to like these higher ranked demons, you kind of understand how like the hierarchy is broken down. And like, yeah, this dude was like the main antagonist in that movie. I don't want to spoil it, but I'll just say this, man. R.I.P. to the GOAT, baby. But yeah, watch the movie if you don't get a chance, and kind of watch this one. This dude is pretty dope, and I think as a figure, it'll probably be a fun one, man. Because yeah, this dude kind of crunched this fool up into a ball and all kinds of like super high kicks and all this shit. Like I think Tamashi's gonna allow that because that shit looks articulated really well. Like just that waist, like look at all that room you're gonna have in there. This dude's gonna be able to do some damage. So yeah, that looks like a dope figure. And then also part of the reveals, we got Guts and Casca and the Band of the Hawk joints, or their outfits and stuff. So man, another Guts figure, and Casca, man, she looks freaking awesome. This is before that horrific scene. So she's normal here. So yeah, this is a dope set right here, man. So I'm guessing they're gonna be separate figures, I would imagine, but the soft goods on these things look pretty nice. And like I said, Tamashi, it is up their sleeve to do this, to kind of incorporate soft goods into some of their figures. But I don't know. I think they kind of just leave it for like, I don't know. I guess I would kind of say more needed characters. I don't even think that's the right thing to say, because I don't know, a lot of these other characters kind of need them, but for whatever reason, I guess the Berserk one, it might just be like a higher, I don't know. Just I actually honestly don't even like understand why they don't do that with the rest of their line. Because I think like the Rurouni Kenshin line, that Kenshin, that thing really needed soft goods, like a lower half. It would have just been a whole new finger, because it just doesn't look right to me. There's something about it that I don't go in for. But like looking at this Berserk line, I'm like, man, this looks awesome, So yeah, I would imagine these are two figures, but I guess they're just getting revealed pending licensor approval. So are you guys going in for these? Have you guys picked up the other two Guts? Because yeah, this is being the third one. Like, damn, they're giving you like literally all the looks to them. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, kind of like how they got rid of the Revoltech armpit joint. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks a lot better, right? On his arm and stuff. That does look a lot better. And then also part of the Tamashii Nations reveal, we got Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Ham. So yeah, this is gonna be a fucking dope one. Like I said, man, soft goods getting incorporated right here. It's up their sleeves to do it, man. This now looks like the superior Spider-Man Noir. I know Hasbro, they put theirs out. It was just kind of like a plastic coat. It was kind of like flared out a little bit. And then the Sentinel, they put theirs out. I don't think that one had a soft goods coat, right? I don't think it did, but this one right here looks awesome. I think this is going to be the Spider-Man Noir I'm going for, because I definitely need one. I held off on that Sentinel. I thought I was going to be all in on the Sentinel line. I've only picked up the Spider-Man and the Miles. I haven't even picked up the Gwen either. So I think this one would be a good Spider-Man Noir to pick up. It looks pretty good. And Spider-Ham looking awesome. What are your guys' thoughts on this so far, though? Have you guys going in for any of these right here? Because yeah, this one, these two look good, and this one looks good too, man. So far, I don't know. I definitely got to see what's up with that Tanjiro and see what's up with that Demon Slayer line. But yeah, I don't want to fall behind on if they're already kind of revealing bad guys. And then this Guts and Casca, these look good just as a set right here too. Like if you haven't picked any of the Guts up, like this one would look pretty sick, And then yeah, like I said, if you guys are all in on this Tamashii Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse line, this is a sick ass Spider-Man Noir coming out. And like I said, man, that soft goods coat, bro, looks awesome. They could definitely do it. When we getting the thick Nick Cage version of Spider-Man Noir, dude, that would be awesome. I remember I've seen actually customs now of like the Nick Cage Superman kind of floating around, like third party, like just I don't know, they're just customs, I guess, that people are putting together. But it'd be dope to get a third party one of that. That'd be awesome. I picked up the Guts Berserk armor and Griffith. I still have the Figma, so Casca and Guts pre-eclipse are a pass for me. Which character would you like Figuarts to do next? Man, I don't know. Honestly, man, I don't even fucking know. What have they revealed so far? They're actually going deep in that line, deeper than I thought they would. But that Nosferatu, that's the one I'm actually kind of waiting on. I know they already revealed that one, but that one looks sick. But like his like morph form, like that's fucking beast form that he has, that would be a fucking mega fig that they would have to put together. I think that would be like that grade A Vegeta size at least. Hell yeah, bro, I'm going for that Spider-Man. My man B Rivera. Hey, Beaver Bear's fucking avatar picture looks fucking cool as fuck. It's just like a Spider-Man chilling on the wall. That shit's awesome. Yeah, that Sentinel had plastic. It looked weird. Glad I waited. The SHF ain't bad. Yeah, that Sentinel wasn't it, man. I was like, you know what? I was a little bit disappointed with that. And I think after seeing that one and then the face on Gwen, I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna slow down on this line right here. I think around that time, like the movie came out, so like I think Bandai was kind of showing off the Miles and the Gwen. So I was like, you know what, dude, Bandai, let's see what they kind of put together. I don't usually go in for like Bandai Spider-Man because it's something about like that crotch area. I just gotta focus in on the crotch, bro. But right here it doesn't look bad because it's like all black. So it kind of hides it really well. And then the back part, you don't really get to see the thong because of the coat. So yeah, this looks awesome. You know, this looks pretty cool. Spider-Man Noir has that wearing dad's clothes on the coat. I'll wait for the price. A little bit. It looks a little bulky, but it looks, I don't know. I think it'll allow for great movement, you know. Spider-Man Noir has his own movie coming out. I will wait for that one. Hey, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. But honestly, dude, is that in the works already? That is in the works, right? That might be the move too. You're right. Figma is doing the Skeleton Knight. I did pre-order that. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Damn, I'm surprised Bandai hasn't revealed that one. But you know when they do, bro, that shit's gonna be fire. My man Tyler Arrow's in the house. He says hello. What up, Ty? And then from there, move on to this Jackie Chan movie. What's the name of this movie again? I always forget, bro. This is damn, what's the name of this shit right here, man? World's first police story. There you go. That fucking police story joint. Not really a movie that I remember too much, man. Dude, with Jackie Chan movies, what's like the main movies that it's always got to be, dude, the Rush Hour joints. Like honestly, Rush Hour. And I love the animated series to Jackie Chan. He had like such a great cartoon, bro. Like it was just surprisingly good how good that cartoon was with his little like niece and stuff, Jade. It was just so awesome. I want figures of that, but this Jackie Chan right here, it looks exactly like him. You know, it looks exactly like the guy. So I don't know. Just as a, I don't think I would pre-order this because I don't need it, but it is kind of cool to see Jackie in action figure form. And for that, I don't know. That might be pretty cool to get. What about you guys? Did you guys check this one out? Man, am I breaking up? No, shit. Oh shit. That shit kind of glitched for me. I couldn't take Ty's fucking message off the screen. Let me know if you guys hear me, man. They show Spider-Man Noir set photos, any Nick Cage figures, and instant buy for me. For real, that guy should have more like figures and stuff. Hey, fighting code names. I just gotta read Ty's messages like that. Same ghost. Do a Rumble in the Bronx for he looks like he had he's participating in the Squid Games. Yeah, Rumble in the Bronx, that's another good one. That Jackie Chan cartoon is goated. Yeah, that was so awesome, bro. It was just so fucking good, man. Like seriously, and that's where Kids WB was like putting out way more fire cartoons, bro. They had taken over. Uncle, one more thing. Yeah, the Uncle. Rumble in the Bronx is awesome. We hear you. Awesome. Thank you guys. I'd go pretty cool with the Bruce Lee. It'd go pretty cool with the Bruce Lee SHF. Yeah, that would be awesome. And a Jet Li too. I'd take a Jet Li in like multiple looks. Like he was like pretty awesome in a lot. So I wouldn't mind like a Jet Li figure also. I know they've done I think they've done Enter Bay has done a figure of him. I forgot what movie it was, but I think they've done one. And I'm always kind of waiting for 112 figure of that. So that'd be pretty awesome. And then next up we got Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire. Is this the Goblet of Fire, man? So dude, these look pretty freaking awesome, man. I'm not like the hugest Harry Potter fan. Like I have seen the movies. I always just kind of mix them up, you know. But dude, these look fucking pretty fucking good. I don't know if I'm gonna go in for them. I think I do. I need a fucking Potter. I know they're gonna release other looks to them, but this looks good, man. Like this looks pretty freaking good. Those face sculpts look awesome. Yeah, this is ones that I don't know. I definitely don't know. I can't say that I'm going in for a lot of stuff anymore, man. I gotta definitely slow down. Lately I've just not been pre-ordering stuff. Sometimes it kind of bites me in the ass. This week I actually kind of had to like hold out to wait for the Joy Toy TMNT because I thought I was gonna miss out, but thankfully I came across a link. Shout out to Codenames, man. Actually came through with that. But what are your guys' thoughts on these ones, man? Is there a lot of Harry Potter fans in the house? Every time I tell people that I'm like not the hugest fan, people are like, "Oh, did you read the books?" I read a couple of them, not all of them, but fuck, man, you know, would it make a difference? The ladies love Harry. Yeah, that's true, man. A lot of fucking dude. There's a lot of Harry Potter fans, surprisingly. But it's dude, that series is gonna come out. I think that's gonna catch even more fire. Like I think a lot more people are gonna jump on it because I think I don't think the majority of people have like read the books. I think a lot of people are just like huge fans of the movies. So, a lot of people have read the books though, you know. But I think school was definitely the time for that. I didn't really get a chance to go in for the fucking books later on. I'm the first Harry Potter fan, my man. Johnny number Cinco in the house. What up, Johnny? Dude, shout out to Johnny too, man. Catch the replay of his Casual Fridays, man. Casually Articulated channel. That's a pretty dope show. He was unboxing some stuff. Shout out to Johnny, man. So I'm pretty sure Johnny's going in for these. He says, I ain't a lady, no love here. No love for Potter. It looks pretty good, man. Like they look good. Voldemort looks pretty awesome. I think I might get him. Because it just, I don't know. He's like a pretty iconic bad guy, you know, and like I said, man, the fucking soft goods, they can fucking do it, man. Future Rick is in the house. He says, yo, what's up? And yeah, like I said, shout out to Rick, man. Like I was saying earlier, man, check out the replay to his battle posing contest and vote for my man Be Weird because he's the homie. This is my favorite movie out of all of them, but being picky with this line. Oh, okay. I want to see what other kind of head scopes they got for Harry, man, because it like they have the windswept hair right here. Like it'd be kind of cool to see what else they kind of show off. But I think out of both of them, I think I will go in for the Voldemort. He looks pretty awesome. My man Will Flow. Yeah, I might need these. I really like Harry Potter. Will Flow, huge Potter fan. Dude, damn, you guys are fucking all about it then, huh? I didn't think there was gonna be that many fans. Like surprisingly. I'm always like actually like surprised how many fans there are because it's actually pretty cool. Like a lot of I think back in the day would get like teased like, oh, you're a Harry Potter fan, but now it's like, man, the movies are just they did so good and they were done really well, you know. But I think anytime you talk to like Harry Potter fans, they always say like, oh, the movies kind of left this out or they left this out. So I think like I said, that series is gonna be hopefully put together really well. I've actually fucking we're gonna get into it right now when we talk about the hot toys, man. Sometimes, dude, I don't know what happens with TV shows, but sometimes they take a turn for the worst, man, you know. Like I know you guys have watched Game of Thrones. I've actually never watched Game of Thrones, guys. Never fucking watched it. Always was told to watch it. And then around the time when I was gonna watch it, I was like, all right, the hype is kind of all right, let me go watch it. People were like, dude, that ending is terrible. Where's this shit going? And I was like, damn. And I just never went back to watch it, you know? So yeah, sometimes shit takes a turn for the worst, man. So hopefully that show gets done really well. My man Andy's saying, yo, Rick. Yeah, I get that Baldy. Yeah, he looks dope. He looks simple. And like I said, because of the soft goods, it just looks like a great figure, right? Like, man, dude, if Bandai would do that for more figures, it would be fucking off the chain. Everybody's saying what's up to Ricky. Don't watch Game of Thrones. That was top 5 worst endings I've ever seen. Yeah, that's what everybody always says, and that's why I'm never gonna go back and watch it. You know, and that sucks, man. That it would get ruined, and so many people that invest into that. You know, and then next up we got Lord of the Rings: War of the Rohirrim animated movie coming out. So we got Hera and Wolf. So we had previously talked about a couple of figures that McFarlane was doing, man, but they don't look nowhere near as good as these. Like I said, I'm not claiming to pre-order any of these, but man. It just has like good anime figures. You know, Bandai always puts together a solid figure. They look pretty good. They look like exactly like the stills from the movie. I'm interested to see what's up with that movie. It looks pretty cool. I don't know. Like I said, it's always up to the writers to kind of write out a great story. And yeah, just leave it at that. Kind of leave like other kind of DEI politics and all that other stuff out of it. Just write a good story. And I think people are always kind of willing to give it a chance, you know? But yeah, that aside, like I said, this just looks like a pretty fast figure to make for Bandai. Like they're not gonna incorporate the soft goods here, even though this character right here on the left definitely looks like he would need it. But I'll see what's up with it, man. I think even if I like the movie, though, I don't think I would go in for these figures. It just, I don't know. It might just be like quick for Bandai to just put them out, and I don't know. People might go in for them. There's a lot of shit coming out all the time, man. But yeah, moving on from here, we also got to get the reveal of Legolas. So yeah, like I said, I guess for like the special properties, man, they would incorporate like soft goods because I think that's what I was trying to say as far as the Berserk stuff. It's just like a tier above everything else, you know. And Lord of the Rings, man, being as good as it is, I think it's like one of those like properties that definitely needs soft goods. So yeah, we got to see the Legolas reveal, and then we were talking about the silhouetted image of Frodo and Aragorn. So those two figures got revealed also throughout last week. And man, I gotta say they look pretty good, but it's something about the face. I don't know. It just looks a little bit dead, you know. Like it just doesn't have enough expression. And I don't know if you kind of go watch the movie, he does have that look on his face a lot of times, especially when he's like tripping out on that ring. But it's something about the faces that are just kind of missing for me, man, you know? And then this little fucking Smeagol ass motherfucker, he looks pretty good. No articulation on him. I think you're gonna just get like some swivel on his like arms and stuff. And I guess I wouldn't say that's good, but I think that's just gonna be good enough. I mean, he really does have that look on his face a lot of the times, but it would be cool to get like a evil where he's kind of like really fucking, you know, angry and shit, because he does kind of go through these different kind of emotions and stuff when he's kind of tagging along. But yeah, like I said, I think the Lego Lost looks pretty good. It looks pretty solid. I want to see like what the other face sculpts kind of have. Because yeah, these just look like very, I don't know, they just don't have enough expression on their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are your guys' thoughts? Am I like just being a little bit like nitpicky about this? Because it just doesn't look like that movie had like so much like action in it, especially with this guy. This guy was like on the alert all the time. He just looked like he was just such a cool character. So I don't know. I don't know if like I should wait around for like the version 2s of these characters, because I'm pretty sure them having the license, they're gonna like make multiple looks from like the different movies. But I don't know. So far, I thought it would be like super hyped on them, and I wasn't. I wasn't as impressed as I thought I would be when the line got announced. And then we move on to the Aragorn. He looks pretty good. He looks better than the Frodo to me, but even the accuracy to his face sculpt, the size, something is just kind of missing for me with these, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just the posing or the lack of posing that's getting shown off in the silhouetted image or in the images. I mean, the solicitations, but it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of meh, I guess, overall. So I didn't run the pre-order any of these, but I kind of want to wait now. You know, now that this War of the Rohirrim movie's coming out, I kind of have a feeling like other companies are gonna like jump on making figures of these. I think MEZCO, it would be up their sleeve to make it. And like I always kind of want to say wait for MAFEX. MAFEX might do it, but man, by the time they announce it, by the time they put out 2 figures, it's gonna be like 2027. It's like I don't know. So I don't know if this would be my fix for that. You know, like honestly, like I said, when it was announced, I was a little bit more excited, but it hasn't really impressed me, I guess, is what I want to say. But what are your guys' thoughts before we move on? Because yeah, like I said, the soft goods, you would think that's enough to kind of carry the figure, but right here it ain't, because they just have so many layers of clothing. It almost just doesn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So maybe wait for a third party. I was kind of like, when I think of another potential company and make something, I was kind of assume like a legit way. But man, the way third party companies operate now, they don't give a fuck. They don't have to wait for a license to approve or a licensing approval or anything like that, or even pay for the license. You know, it's the wild motherfucking West out there in the East. So, anybody still going in for these Bandai joints? I've been waiting too long for these. I'll be toxic and ignore everything. My man Andy's, don't ignore everything, bro. Read the signs. Dude ain't never watched Lord of the Rings either. I've watched Lord of the Rings. Definitely watched Lord of the Rings, but man, the fucking Game of Thrones, like I said, I just never got into it, bro. I was like, I remember at the time, man, at the time when it was coming out, I would just hear so much about it, and I was like, I'll watch it later. I'll watch it on DVD. I just never went back to watch it, man. Future Rick, I don't know what that skirt on Legolas SHF has a track record of hindering those. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, because it has so many layers of clothing. It's just like that soft goods little cloak. It ain't gonna do nothing, you know. And that skirt, it's not like the Aragorn looks like it's gonna move less than the Legolas to me for some reason, because that long coat. That's a long ass coat. My man Codename says you're right. Something is off with these Lord of the Ring figures. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna wait. Obviously, Bandai is gonna get ahead, but I'm gonna wait to see what other figures come out. Hopefully, these do get pre-ordered well though, so other companies kind of see there is interest in it. You know, Lord of the Rings is the ultimate bro movie. Everybody is roundhousing with each other and catching arrows for the bros. Yeah, it's definitely that type of story, right? Like it's good camaraderie going on. I say Chef Lord of the Rings is a maybe for me. Yeah, I think so too. For right now, I'll just leave it at that. Not terrible, but not running a pre-order. I feel the same way. They look really plain, not bad, just plain. Yeah, yeah. It's just right here. This looks like a good shot. This looks like a selling shot, but it ain't enough, man. So hopefully something looks a little bit better when they come out. The figure of the dude from Lord of the Rings Rohirrim looks like it's gonna be my definitive version of Trevor Belmont from Castlevania. Yeah, those look like interesting figures, but like I said, even if it's a good movie, I don't think I want to get them because man, like I remember getting that the Star Wars Visions SH Figuarts. I was like, what the fuck did I buy these stupid things? Yeah, like the little episode, it didn't go anywhere. I have these like two random like animated Jedi or Sith. I mean, look stupid. I was like, man, I just boxed them up. I just threw them in a closet somewhere. They're in my closet somewhere. I don't even have those out. It's just like I don't want that. You know, I don't want to be buying stupid stuff like this anymore. It has to have like fucking like I said, it has to be the character and the story in the movie have to be worth it. I don't want to just get fucking a random fucking movie that I'm never gonna watch more than twice at the most, you know. Like my man's right here, Usopp and Sanji, bro. Romance Dawn looks definitely getting these guys because, like I said, these are classic looks, first appearance looks to these awesome One Piece characters, man. And like I was saying, I believe it was 2 weeks ago or a week ago when I was talking about that Egghead Island Luffy. I was like, man, where's the rest of the Straw Hat? What's going on? Like, dude, Bandai, you can go fuck yourself along with NECA. I don't want to jump the gun yet, but yeah, I was a little bit annoyed because man, I was waiting for this, man. I wanted the rest of the Straw Hats, and like I said, you get the Romance Dawn Luffy. So this was, I believe, the third or second, yeah, the third Luffy that was announced. It came out, Nami right here in the cut. She's actually on sale right now, man. $40, man, on Figure Girl, guys. Got Black Friday sale going on, so go check them out. They also got the MAFEX Bane. Anybody that's looking for that, I think it's $100 on there. But yeah, like I said, I was waiting for the rest of the crew, man, and now we got them. So we got only one more character that I really want, man, that I really want to see first appearance look on is my man Chopper. I definitely got to get him. I actually want them all, but this is like the main crew that you get introduced to when you're within the first 20 episodes, I want to say. Maybe a little bit more. Might be a little bit more, honestly. It's just a lot of filler in that shit, but it's cool. It's finally set, man. So you get fucking the sniper and the chef to the Straw Hats, and they look good, man. Sanji, I did like that first figure of Sanji that came out, man. It's just I like how they execute his like suit and stuff. And this dude, man, it articulates really well. Like that was probably the best. That's probably one of the better One Piece figures that have come out. And then Usopp, he just looks fun, man. I'm sure he's gonna have like a lot of cool face plates. He's just like he's a funny character, you know. He's definitely like a great cartoon character, you know, just in any anime and stuff. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a fun one to pick up. He's gonna have a lot of great accessories. I'm hoping, you know. And then we'll see what they kind of incorporate for Luffy. They always kind of do this DLC stuff. So we'll see what they kind of have for this dude. Probably be some food with Sanji. I wouldn't be surprised. Like he is the chef and stuff. And like I said, man, you guys don't watch One Piece. It's cool as fuck, man, when you're introduced to a lot of these characters. Like this dude right here on the right, Sanji, he's like the chef, and dude, he wants to go to the all blue, bro. It's like where all the oceans like cross, and like there's like fish there, bro, that have never been seen before. There's food that he wants to like cook, and it's like a cool dream, you know. So that's why he joins the crew. It's like, yo, that's what he's there for. He wants to like, you know, sell the sea, sell the world with this dude. And they all have their reasons to kind of want to join in and stuff. So it's pretty awesome. So yeah, like I said, I'm excited to kind of get this crew right here. I got to go in for that Nami now for $40. That's not a bad price at all. And then the Zoro was announced not too long ago, so I'm sure that's not far off. Probably within the next couple of months, he should be coming out, you know, so not too far away. And then keeping it with One Piece, moving to one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea, we got Blackbeard, Marshall D. Teach. So man, this dude, this is the big bad, man. And like I said, man, One Piece is so fucking vast. There's like fucking like bad guys that you think are like the main bad guy, and then it's like, no, I ain't the main bad guy. There's just so many, and they're all strong as fuck, man. And this dude, he's probably the biggest schemer in the whole fucking series. He's the one that kind of came up, and yeah, dude, he's kind of introduced when you're first introduced to him. he kind of seems like a loser. Like it's kind of crazy. Like when you're first introduced to this character, when Luffy first kind of crosses paths with him, he has no fucking idea who he is, and then this dude has no fucking idea who the other guy is. They're just like sitting at a bar and they're fucking eating pie. It's just like crazy, you know. But this dude, Blackbeard, he sees Luffy and he tells him something outside after he gets his ass kicked. He gets thrown out and he's telling him something. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like super iconic scene in One Piece, man. So this is like way farther along when he does become one of the four emperors. But man, this dude, it's gonna be hard to pass on this one, man. I'm interested to see what kind of accessories he has because his power set, dude, like I said, he's probably he is the main bad guy, you know. And yeah, the way he kind of comes to power is pretty insane, you know. So I'm just trying to think like how they're gonna do his power because I don't know, they would have to have some kind of like, man, honestly, you could just put him in a huge ass black box and that would be like one of his effects. It's crazy. Like his power set is pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm interested to see what's up with that. But man, just seeing how top heavy this figure is, how large it is, it kind of sucks that you definitely need these stands. I know that Kaido, the beast form Kaido that came out not too long ago, like the half dragon, half beast fucking pirate dude that came out not too long ago, he definitely needed a stand. Even though his like feet were large, it's like it's just the shape of the figure, the shape of the character. I don't know, it's gonna be very hard to stand. So I wouldn't risk kind of posing them out without the stand. It just, I don't know, you don't want to break something this large, you know. But just character design wise, he looks fucking crazy. He just looks like a fucking anime pirate. But like I said, a lot of the character designs, I don't know if this will be in scale because it just wouldn't allow it. The character designs don't allow accuracy 100%. But like I want to see how big this dude is. He's a fucking huge ass character. And it's crazy when you're introduced to his crew also. It's like they all have like these dope ass fucking names, man. It's like man, dude, this One Piece is fucking good as fuck, bro. Like seriously, it's so good, man. But man, I'm interested. I want to get him, and I want to get red hair Shanks. I want to definitely get like those four emperors because you kind of, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's definitely a lot of cool characters, and this is one of them. So going in for this bad boy. But I know Bandai is going to make Chopper a single release. Shaking my head. I hope so. I hope he's a single release. I hope he has articulation. He's not like a little Spider Ham or something. Can't wait to see Nico, Frankie, and Brooke. Yeah. Oh, Nico, Robin, bro. Man, they saving her. That's my girl. Frankie Keys being sold as a Chogokin figure at a higher price. Pretty scummy, not NECA level scummy. No, there's no level of scummy as NECA. That is going to be the new disc for company. Yeah, they're doing the NECA. Blackbeard, the only guy that acts like a real grimy pirate. Yeah, he's definitely a scumbag, man. But like, man, he's tenacious, bro. Like his rise to power is pretty insane. And like I said, when you're introduced to his pirate crew, how he builds his crew, it's like, man, this guy gets like the worst of the worst, bro. It's pretty awesome, you know. It's sick as fuck. So yeah, I'm excited for this one, man. This is gonna be a hot one. Damn, you need a stand to hold this fat ass. Yeah, you got to put it right underneath his big ass gut, you know. Man, there's this scene too where he's like on his like island and shit, and he's like telling this other dude that goes to kind of like kill him or fight him, and this dude is gonna get murdered, bro. Like, you know, he's gonna get murdered because he just didn't know what he walked into, and like he's like yelling up at him, and this dude's like in his fucking tower, and he's got like all these like pirate bitches around him and stuff. He's like wearing his like fucking aviator glasses, and I was like, man, this dude came up, bro. He came up, man. He fucking turned the tables on all these pieces of crap just because he ate one of the devil fruits. So yeah, man, One Piece is definitely killing it with that figure, man. And then we move on to Dragon Ball Z Daima. So now we get a Super Saiyan head sculpt for this Goku. And man, this is scummy, bro. This is shit right here, man. Like, they just released this little kid Goku not even a month ago. He just came out. I picked him up. It would have been cool to just get the Super Saiyan head sculpt, but yeah, no, they do that all the time. They give you like multiple Gokus. Now he's got Super Saiyan 2 hair. Now he's got Super Saiyan 3 hair. They could just give it to you all in one deluxe package, but they're never going to do that. I still haven't watched Daima. It looks kind of stupid, man. And seeing the rest of these characters, this is stupid, guys. Like, seriously, this is fucking stupid, man. Like, I'm over here talking about Blackbeard. Look how fucking awesome he is. And then you go into this, it's like, what is going on? What is going on? Like, dude, what is going on, bro? Like, I don't know, man. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look it. It doesn't look like the series advanced at all. It doesn't look like it advanced at all. Look at this. Like, as cool as a little figure might be, figure aside, I'm talking about the story of Dragon Ball Z and where it's at, like today in 2024. What is this? What is this? What is this, dude? What is this stupid stuff? I'm not, dude. This is a miss, bro. Fucking a miss. And the reason I'm so annoyed is because they're gonna take it out of the ass of the motherfucking people later on when they do a perfect sale. You're gonna charge him up. He's gonna cost close to $100, you know, because they ain't gonna sell these guys. They're not gonna sell these. My man Johnny says, "You capping, Johnny? Come on, Johnny. I know you're a fan of Super. That's literally coming to the defense of literally anything. If you're a fan of Super, but come on, this doesn't look good. My dude on the left, bro. If you buy that figure, bro, you got to take a picture and show me because I won't believe you if you told me. Diamond reminds me of GT, but nothing cool happens. No, bro. We're not gonna get into the GT slander, bro. GT has its place, guys. They should have kept the fucking canon. They're fucking dumb, dude. They should have just retooled that. They should have just retooled it instead of going down this stupid fucking Super route. And now they went down that route. They don't even know where the fuck they are, guys. Look at this, dude. Look at this, dude. Oh my god. Mini Dragon Ball is it. Oh man, do I gotta watch it? Do I gotta give it a chance? Ah man, I says talk shit about that mini Vegeta. I think I'm gonna get him, little kid Vegeta. I gotta get. I forgot the name of the dude, but he took an awesome picture, man, of the little Vegeta coming out of like that fucking Saiyan pod thing. It's like he's like showing up on a planet because he would get sent out as a little kid to go conquer planets and shit. They all would. So, like, yeah, that looks badass because he just looks like a little kid Vegeta. Doesn't look like a mini Vegeta. They're like aged down and like, yeah, that is kind of cool, the concept of that. But man, this is annoying, dude. This is fucking annoying. Like, it just doesn't, like I said, the thing I'm annoyed with is the series doesn't look like it advanced. This is better than Super. Johnny losing it. Daima is a gift from the gods. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that is a fucking bold statement. It's been cool, but slow. Oh, fucking Rick loves anything Dragon Ball. So if he says it sucks, I've tried watching Daima. It's basically a better version of GT. Still, it doesn't feel like it has a direction. I got bored after 3 episodes. Oh shit. That's more than I'm gonna give it. Gods of Boredom. I don't know. I like GT is what I'm saying, but it's boring, like Ghost Tab says. Fuck. That doesn't sound good at all. My man Boncho made it right on time for the GT or Dragon Ball Z bashing. Not the GT. They should bring that back. But like I said, this looks dumb. It just looks dumb. And if they're even thinking about getting people to watch this series, take these figures and stick them in the garbage. Because like I saw this and I said, okay, I'm not watching this. Not watching it, not giving it a chance, man. But we're moving on because next up, they also had a bunch of more reveals going on their Instagram. So we got the Wingman, SH Figuarts Shinkohu Seiho. So another one of these figures going into that line. Man, this Shinkohu Seiho line is just, man, I wish I would have bought more of them, man. Like just the different Kamen Riders and Sentai figures and just, they look so cool, man. They look good and they look like, yeah, like some of the better stuff that SHF puts out. I just wish I was familiar with the characters, you know. This one is not one I'm familiar with. I do remember it being like an old ass anime. I didn't watch it myself, but I do remember kind of seeing a little bit of the character design and stuff. It was just super old, man. So I didn't go in for it. And then the Go On Red, part of their like more of their Sentai stuff, also going into that Shinkoho Seiho line. And yeah, like I said, I wish I would have bought, like I said, more of these because they just look cool. You know, the only one I bought was a Gokai Red. And I think I got to go in for that Ultraman. I got to go backtrack and get that Ultraman, dude, because I heard that's like the best moving one. You know, I've actually gone back to watch like some The Amazing videos and just kind of compare Ultraman. And yeah, that one looks like it's the best one. So I fucked up actually not picking that one up. I wonder if it's gone up in the aftermarket, but yeah, more of these. And then the double Cyclone Skull. So man, this is another fucking dope ass one, man. This one looks sick as fuck. I might try to go in for this one. I remember like a couple years ago. I don't know if it was like the same line. I think it was. It was a double cyclone Joker. So not too much about this fucking Common Rider dub, but I know that half of that black half that's looks like the Common Rider skull. And this dude was always one of the like cooler looking Common Rider. I mean, he just looks sick as fuck with his fedora and stuff. So yeah, I guess in this dub version, I guess they combined or something. I don't know anything about Common Rider. I don't want to even fuck up and say the wrong thing, but this one does look cool. And like I said, I wish I would have picked up that double cyclone Joker. It just had like, I think the right side was Common Rider Joker, and it had like purple, and it just, I don't know, that purple and green always just looks fucking fire as fuck. But this one looks cool too. This one looks pretty cool too. I just, like I said, I wish I knew more about this stuff. Wingman, I watched all 6 episodes. It's based on an anime from a long time ago. Oh, okay, so they just had a recent series come out. That's definitely like what I was thinking, because it doesn't look like the old anime. This looks like more modern day. So, oh, that's cool that I guess they're bringing it back. It feels more adventure anime than any battle shonen. So like Dragon Ball. I don't know. I'm not interested in it. I respect Johnny and I respect his opinion, but those figures are not making me want to go in and watch that shit. Wingman made a web show this year to celebrate the anniversary. I liked it. Okay, that's what it was. Kamen Rider Dub is easily one of the best Kamen Rider shows out there. The newest one, Kamen Rider Gav, is really good. I've never watched any Kamen Rider in my fucking life. Kamen Rider Dub is dope. I do need Kamen Rider Skull and that bike. Yeah, that bike looks fucking awesome, right? That bike looks sick, bro. And dude, it's crazy how much love Bandai gives to Kamen Rider, man. Like I said, I've never watched any myself. It's cool. Like, I don't want to like bash it, like, you know, like just not wrongfully, but it's just something I've never watched. But like, I just I admire all the love that Bandai gives to that line, because they always like give them bikes. And look at, like I said, this Shinko Seiho line, they give you like a shit ton of hands all the time. Cool accessories, you know, for different characters. Like that Gokai Red had a shit ton of like, yeah, like a gun, sword, fucking all these hands, and the moves great. They move great, man. So definitely got to see if, yeah, like Lick was saying, I got to backtrack and see if I could ever find this skull right here, because he looks sick as fuck. That's always been like one of my favorite looking Kamen Riders. Wish you knew more about him. And then keeping it Bandai, the Solo Chigoken Back to the Future 3 train was also shown off at that Tamashii Nations pop-up. And man, this thing looks crazy, man. It just looks so good. Obviously, it's not going to be 1/12 scale. I can't even imagine the size of that. That would be like the size of a fucking table, a dinner table or something. Dining table, I mean. But man, it just looks so good detail-wise. Like, man, if you're a fan, obviously, of Back to the Future, it'd be cool to get like the 2 DeLoreans and stuff, like, or the 3, you know, or the 2 or 3, and this train. Like, yeah, that's awesome. Like, that just looks sick as fuck. But I don't know. These Solo Chigokens are always pricey. I think this thing is gonna be 350 plus easy, you know. Just obviously, like I said, it's not 112, but it's still a large piece, you know. Man, that Solo Chigoken stuff, man. Some of that stuff looks like the best stuff. Like, we're gonna take a look at the Mecha Godzilla from Hiya Toys, but that freaking that Solo Chigoken one that's like 400, like 370 around there. That one just looks so much better, man. But yep, gonna have to pass, because I like Back to the Future, but Back to the Future 3 was easily the worst one. And then also they showed off a Mach 5, so pretty dope. And like I said, this would be awesome, like in scale. Like the detail that goes into this looks pretty good, but you know, like if they took the Speed Racer out, if he was like 1/12 scale and they just sold us the car, that'd be awesome. Like, that'd be sick. Like the figure separate, that'd be pretty cool. And then we get a fucking Solo Chigoken trans Mickey. So Disney teaching kids how to be trans, and now you can trans a Mickey in toy form. So that's pretty cool. It transforms into a robot. It's pretty dumb. Like, I don't know who would want this, but I guess they got to kind of pump out the mouse all the time. So they are licensing it out to Bandai. And yeah, I guess they put together a pretty decent fucking robot. Like I said, I don't know if I would put this anywhere. Like, I don't know. It just looks kind of dumb, you know. The Mickey itself looks pretty cool, but it's just fucking huge as fuck. So if you're in for a trans Mickey, there you go. You got your opportunity to get one. Trans Mickey. And then keeping it with or moving into the 1/6 stuff, Mondo put out a pre-order for Symbiote Spider-Man. Now this was like limited to 1,000 pieces, just like that Batman Beyond not too long ago. I believe that was like a week ago. Instantly selling out. And this one also selling out pretty fast. Man, like I said, man, they look like cool pieces, sculpt and paint wise, but man, it doesn't look like you're gonna get a lot of movement, man. A lot of the times, like even in the solicitations, it's just kind of like standing up. I do appreciate this one. Like I said, it's just that first appearance cover, for the Secret Wars. I think Secret Wars #8. But it's just I guess just a little gimmick, I guess. That's a good pose to have them in, But this being the animated series is just, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense too much. And then you get the Peter head sculpt, Angry Peter and stuff, Angry Pete. So I don't know. Are you guys picking up any of these Mondo figures? Because like I said, we were talking about everyone they come out, like we always kind of look at them, the Venom. More so with the Spider-Man line, it looks like it's lacking a lot in the articulation part, man. Like I said, it's for the characters like this, you definitely would need it, but man, it just like this right here is like the most dynamic shot it has, and it looks a little bit awkward. Like that upper torso looks really stiff. Ayo, pause. Man, I watched that fucking Cameron and Mace sports show too much now. They say like pause for everything. He looks right. Ayo, pause. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't gone for any of these Mondo 1/6. I said that Skeletor, and even that one, I took them out to see what's up with it, and it's pretty cool. But man, like I don't have any room for that in my collection. That's another one of the things that I'm like, why did I buy this fucking thing? Like if I'm not gonna go deeper into the line, so why did I buy it? So I gotta find a place to kind of display that. I just kind of, if I didn't buy more of them, it kind of looks out of place, But I think I'm gonna wait to buy like a He-Man. I just kind of put him out like in a case somewhere, just kind of like fighting and stuff, and like just leave it at that. I don't want to go down another like rabbit hole. Like I said, if I'm not gonna go deep, what's the point, So for these ones, I don't know. Like I said, it's nostalgia bait, but like, is the execution really there? Like, aren't we getting our fix usually with the 112 stuff? Like, I don't know if you really need to go down this route, but I mean, there's opportunities to get even like, I don't know, like if you want like something 1/6, if you're that big of a fan of a character, like there's some pretty nice statues that I would just even prefer getting a nice cool statue, and I don't know, but this doesn't look like it's gonna like be fun to mess with or even put in one pose, like I said, if it's just because of the character, then man, get like a really nice statue or something, but that's just me. Obviously people they want action figures, that's what we're here to talk about. But action figure wise, like I said, it just doesn't look like money well spent, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then you get into like the accessories and stuff. I'm gonna chase you to the end of the earth. Fucking Shocker Gauntlet. This is just like, come on, come on, man. Like, come on. This is, I don't know. It's cool, but it's like, look, guys, you remember? He's gonna chase him to the end of the earth. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's cool. Like I said, it's just nostalgia bait. Like I said, that's what I thought when I thought of this. That's all I would fucking put right there. I would just have him holding this gauntlet. I don't know. Like I said, those sculpt and paint wise, they look nice. It looks nice and stuff. But a statue looks nicer to me, so I'll probably just get that. Change more for Mickey. Yeah, trans Mickey. ban his what? I like the symbiote Spider-Man more than the original red and blue. Yeah, see, and I remember when we talked about the red and blue joint, I was like, man, he looks too buff, but right here it works. Like, he's more yoked up, when he gets the symbiote, so it looks better right here. Hot take, this looks like 1/6 Marvel Legends. Oh man, come on. That's not, like I said, the sculpt and paint wise look good, but it's just the, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And also too, like when people get 1/6 collections, it's not like they're like superposing them out and they're like their detox and stuff. So I can see people just enjoying like picking this up, somewhat of a decent pose, put him in the nice display and nice lighting and stuff, and be happy right there. And like, I guess that's what it's for. But I don't know. Like, to me, it's like, I don't know. It looks a little bit lacking when I'm starting to look at them, especially for these characters. Like, because like I said, we talked about the Batman Beyond last week, and man, it just looked very stiff, Let me say that word a lot tonight. Stiffy. So yeah, this is pretty impressive though. They're selling them out, man. But like I said about the Batman Beyond, is it FOMO driving the purchase, or are people really kind of content and satisfied with what they're actually providing? I think it's a little bit of both. I think FOMO, the way they do their limited drops, I think that kind of pushes a little bit of the purchases. So gotta I don't know, gotta wait to see how happy people are with them when they get them in hand. Remember when NECA made a 1/4 size Deadpool with a ton of accessories for like 70? This Spidey is simply way too much. Even Legends did a 1/6 Spiders for cheap. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, that fucking Deadpool, you're right, dude. And yeah, like I said, it's for whatever reason, like Mondo is getting the pass, dude. Like I don't want to say they're getting the pass, like, oh, like we should boycott them. It's like, but it's just nobody really seems to bring up anything like with them as far as like the limited drops. I remember when MEZCO would do limited drops, it would be fucking like a bashing MEZCO day, like, yo, I didn't get my fucking 112 fucking Ruffle Society, White Skull, and this and that. These guys are selling now. I don't know if like people are just like whatever, I didn't want it anyway. But like I said, even the price points like you're bringing up, Obi-Wan, is just for what you're getting, it's kind of crazy, it's just something about them too, like how fast they're putting them out. It kind of like makes me kind of second guess like the quality and stuff, because it's like, man, this is very crazy amount of stuff that's coming out in a short amount of time. It's like then you're starting to see stuff sometimes, not all the time. I don't want to say all the time, and I don't want to say they don't handle that through customer service hell of a lot better than NECA, but it's just you're gonna get more QC problems popping up if you're so pumping them out so frequent. It's just, I don't know, because like I said, the pain is what looks really good, but if that's what's kind of taking a back seat, I don't know, I would be kind of a little bit sketched out pre-ordering them. But that's just me, and I could just be coping with the fact that I'm not getting it. But yeah, I don't know. It's good. Like I said, it's good nostalgia bait for people that really love the cartoons and stuff. But I love them. But man, sometimes, like I said, it's good to just get one thing, one or two things. You don't need to go all out, Like I got a good amount of Symbiote Spider-Mans already. There's another one coming out that I have on pre-order for Marvel Legends. I don't know if I need a huge 1/6 version of it, that I'm not really super content with, just as far as solicitations goes. Hey, yo, pause. 100% FOMO on that Symbiote Spidey. Yeah, I mean, because Symbiote Spidey's cool as fuck, so it'd be cool to get him. Mondo has to do a 1/6 animated Shocker. Yeah, I should do one where he's like on his fucking knees begging for his life. You could just pose him in the same shelf. That'd be cool. Plastic figure Spidey with butterfly joints is pretty much a must. Yeah, like I said, this has like no butterfly joints. It's like it just doesn't look. It's like this pose right here on the left where he's just flexing. Like, all right, that's cool. It's bougie, guys. Mondo has rep with collectors. Is it bougie? I guess. I think it is. I think it's like a lot designer, huh? It's like more designer now. It just like boutique-esque type of figure. It just kind of reminds you of like Super 7's approach to stuff. This is, like I said, this is a nice little shot. You pose them out like that. That's cool. And then they were at DCon in Las Vegas not this past weekend, but the one before, and they had it in the booth. And yeah, like I said, it looks like a nice sculpt, nice paint, but it's like, man, if it's not gonna move good, just get a fucking nice statue, man. If they really want it that bad, because the statues now they come with like different kind of like key ports and stuff, so you could change the head if you wanted to. Also, you change the effects around them. Like, man, there's some nice stuff out there. I don't really buy statues myself, but like, there's some nice ones. I actually watch like a few unboxing shows sometimes when people are picking them, because man, some of these are like in the thousands. You follow like a few Instagram accounts of people that kind of like really invest in buying all that stuff. I say invest because a lot of times they kind of resell them and stuff and buy more, and they get their money back. Plus some. Because yeah, those are limited runs too of stuff sometimes. But I think if I did do statue collecting, I would try to just focus like on one scale, maybe like a 1/3 scale or something kind of like where you really get a lot of the detail. And it's something that's not a 1/6. It's like I would need a statue for this. But yeah, I don't know. That's a whole nother realm of collecting that I don't know. It's just not something I'm into. But Like I said, the people that are kind of buying this, I don't really know what's driving the purchase. And then they also revealed another Wolverine, so X-Men 97 Wolverine now. So like I said, you get this Wolverine. I don't know how much he's gonna crunch forward or crunch down, but maybe just to pose him up, vanilla pose, not bad. And then more Batman villains. So now we got Clayface coming in into the Batman animated series line. And this would be, like I said, for these characters, man, where I don't really need them to be posing out too much. It would be really cool to see them all, man. Entire Batman Rogues gallery from the animated series, and that would just be such a cool shelf, man. Every time I like see the characters come out, it's like, damn, dude, very, very jealous of the people that are going in for all these. And I guess you could say the same thing for the X-Men stuff, but I don't know. For the Marvel stuff like Spidey and Wolvie, I want to see a little bit more dynamic posing. Shout out to my man Rick. Dynamic Saturdays. Be sure to catch his latest episode. Actually, you haven't caught it yet, Rick, but I have it on a queue. Next time I go to work, I'm gonna catch that. But yeah, like I said, for the Batman stuff, I wouldn't be mind just vanilla posing them in the museum pose type of shit. Pretty cool. Get my fix. I can see Mondo doing MTV SpiderMan cartoon figures. Yeah, that's something up their sleeve, right? Like something like that they would definitely do. Statues rarely go down. They don't have joints that wear off our centerpieces. Yeah, I think the only detractor would be like the shipping of that fucking shit. They're fucking huge. Why is Batman inside Clayface? Pause. Hey, yo. He got Batman inside him. Hey, yo, pause. And then they showed off some of their Sofubi fucking big I guess drops that they do. They've been doing these TMNT figures. Now they're gonna do Street Sharks. So man, dude, that Street Sharks line feel like it came and went, bro. Like they announced a couple of figures at SDCC. Haven't heard shit about them. I only got that main, or I didn't get the main, but I only got that one Ripster, and I haven't gone in to go get the rest of the brothers, but I think I should just to kind of round them out. But the bad guys I could do away with. So I don't know, man. I don't think it was I don't think it was a hit like a lot of people thought Mattel was gonna have on their hands. But I don't know. Like I said, it just feels like they came and went, Did they sell out? I haven't seen too many people post them. It just kind of like a toy. Like I said, they came and went. They were kind of gimmicky because it's like, oh, I remember these. They're cool. Got them, and then that's it. I don't want them anymore. Appreciate you, bro, but for real, we want to play with our toys, and we ain't minting box collectors. Yeah, shout out to Rick. That's like the approach he's doing over there on his channel. Be sure to sub. Street Sharks was tight. I love that cartoon. Yeah, it was, but like I said, it looks like Mattel already scratched that itch. I don't know who the fuck is gonna go in for this thing. So we gotta see. And then next up, we gotta move into the Hot Toys 1/6 Arcane Jinx figure. And man, I was saying earlier on the show, writing is gonna dictate whether a show is good or not, man. And this season 2, man, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, dude. It was so bad. It was like night and day bad. I can't even recommend Arcane anymore because I know what big disappointment they're gonna run into when they watch season 2. It wasn't it, man. I was so disappointed. I was like, God damn it, man. What the fuck did they do? It's like, did they get a new writing team? I think they did, man. And like I said, we were talking about the teaser image to this character. She's fucking badass. Like, she's sick, man. Season 1, I thought, man, this character's got staying power. She's gonna be like a villain, an all-time villain in pop culture. I seriously thought that. I said, yo, they handled it right. This character is gonna be what DC wishes Harley Quinn was. Very fucking schizophrenic, evil type, no fucks given type of character. I was like, hell yeah, I'm invested in it. I want to one-to-one figure this character. Seeing that Hot Toys is putting that out, I was like, all right, this is gonna be like the first pretty premium piece that we get to see this character of this property. I know, like I said, Spin Master had done the League of Legends figures. They had put this character out. It looked terrible. I was like, I'm not getting that. I thought Figma was gonna do it one day. I was like, hey, maybe. And then maybe like a third-party figure. Man, after seeing season 2, no fucking way, no fucking how was they gonna get this Hot Toys. But man, I almost got to pause and even think about getting a maybe a MAFEX or Figuarts or Figma, whatever. I don't think I want it. Like, it just, man, it was handled so bad. And this Hot Toys going into the Hot Toys, it's something about it too that, like, her serious face, yeah, this looks good. Like, this looks, you get to see this expression on her face a lot. But this one right here was kind of fucked up. It was kind of a miss, like where she's kind of like kind of angry and stuff. That one kind of looks a little bit off. I don't know. I don't know how they could have done this a little bit better. It's just something about it. Just looks a little bit boring to what her character actually was, you know. And then the effects too, they don't really look that dope to me. It just doesn't. It has like good weaponry and stuff, but like the way she sprays bullets and her character, it's like a lot of paint splatter, a lot of like crazy explosions and stuff. I was kind of wondering how they were gonna do that, and it just looks like they kind of avoided it altogether and just kind of gave her the weapons and stuff. Which look pretty good. They look pretty detailed and stuff, but yeah, overall, I think it was just my annoyance with the way that season 2 was handled. That I don't know. I guess was kind of putting a different light on this figure for me. And like I said, I'm just not even thinking about it or even getting like an import figure 1/12 scale because I don't know. Like I said earlier about the War of the Rohirrim characters, just like a one-off. Never gonna see this character again. I'm not interested in it, you know. Because like I said, no spoilers, man. But the look that they gave her at the end of season 2, the last episode, I said, "What? What are they doing? What the fuck are they? What are they doing? What are they doing? Why did they ruin her character design? The character design is cool as fuck, dude. Like she's fucking awesome, man. You know." And like I said, when you first watch season 1, you're introduced to them before the time skip, pre-time skip, completely different name. You don't think this character is going to be like the badass that she is at the end of season 1, man. And like I said, after season 1, bro, I said, man, this character is going to be around for a long time. And now I cannot say that anymore, you know. And it sucks too because season 2 kind of started off pretty good. Like I was like, the first 2 episodes were like, it wasn't as good as season 1. Third episode was pretty interesting. Fourth episode was like, all right, this is heating up. Man, it was broken up into 3 parts. The third part, man, I should have seen the warning signs. I was like, fuck, this is gonna end terrible. And it did. It did, bro. It looked like those guys cashed in the money and gave 2 fucks about the story, man. So very disappointed in that. I don't know. Maybe people were happy with it. Maybe I'm just nitpicky about the story, but it didn't look good. Where the fuck are those Fury Shark boys? Yeah, going back to the Street Sharks. Exactly. Where are those furry guys? Man, those are the ones I'm in for, not the furry guys. Hey, yo, pause. We also don't collect statues. Man, Darth. Season 2 was supposed to be 3 seasons into one. Netflix wanted to wrap it up. If that's the case, it kind of felt like that, dude. But man, it was just it kind of felt like that. It was like rushed, very kind of compact together. I didn't mind it as much. I was like, all right, man, as long as they can kind of stick this landing. But man, it just got super corny, super man. It just I don't know what the fuck the point of the series was. Like now, like why, what the fuck? Where did they want to take this story? And I'm like, man, do I got to play the games to understand? I'm not doing that. I wanted like a nice put together story. And like I said, after season 1, I couldn't fucking wait. I couldn't wait for season 2. I was like, bro, this shit is epic. This is epic. I was telling people, bro, watch it before season 2. Watch it before season 2. You're gonna regret not watching it, not being caught up. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot, man. Street Sharks. Fucking Bancho. The artist of that Street Shark is James Groman. He does great stuff. He did the Mondo Man thing. Oh yeah, I know James Groman. He does fucking awesome kaiju pieces, bro. Oh, if he's sculpting that thing is gonna look killer, and it's gonna look way better than Mattel. But like I said, action figure wise and toy wise, I feel like Mattel already scratched that itch and it came and went, you know. So I don't know. It was a little bit late to the party. That one time blue hair character was not annoying. The one time a blue hair character was not annoying. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what kept me away. That Imagine Dragons intro, and I was like, this looks a little bit too modern day, but it was good, man. She was awesome. I just kind of really regret season 2. The chosen one in the house, he says, I mean, they could easily do Blackbeard effects, especially after all the effects they made for Deku. No way I don't get effects with Blackbeard. I'll be pissed, but I'm still copping. My man, the chosen one, catching a little bit slow to the stream. He's a little bit behind, but he'll catch up. Damn, Omar Wilde and Stiffies and furries for real. Hey, yo, pause. Oh, man, bro. Fucking Jinx, man. What a miss. If a show does good, there's bring the bad writers to change it for the modern audience and ruin it. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what it was. It was definitely not the same writers handling it. And if it was Netflix rushing them, Shame on Netflix. You guys are fucking assholes. Because man, I couldn't have imagined that season 2 was going to be as bad as it was. Like I said, it's cool animation, but man, the story's got to be good, bro. And like I was saying about Demon Slayer, you watch that, it's beautiful. It's beautiful animation, but the story's good. The story's good enough. It's not greatest thing ever, but it's pretty good. It wraps up nicely. Every arc, this terrible, dog. This was fucking stupid, man. Very stupid. And they took a character that was built up in a certain way, multiple characters, not just Jinx, like her sister Vi, this other character named Caitlyn. I think the only badass character was like this fucking like she was like a chick. It was like this mom. I forgot her name. Anessa, I think it was. I forgot her name already. I already forgot all these characters. I could care less now. But man, she was badass. So I don't know, man. Like I said, because of season 2 being so poorly, I have to wonder how good this is gonna get pre-ordered. But maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. Maybe a lot more people liked it. I haven't watched any reviews on it, but after the first part 1 and part 2, I was kind of like, you know what? Am I liking this? I was kind of wondering, like, man, it feels off. It doesn't feel like the same production, like as far as like writing it, like from season 1, it just felt completely different. Everything was getting rushed, put together very sloppily. It was like I said, that first season was so epic, bro. You had like a lot of like different like storylines going on, but everything was just like going towards like this big huge event climax. And then season 2 was just like a bunch of fucking music videos slapped together, beautiful animation, but it was just, man, all characters were just turning on a whim. Like, man, you thought this character was thinking this, or they were gonna do this, and it was just like, no, they're a good guy now, they're a bad guy. It was just so stupid, bro. I was annoyed, very annoyed, man, wasting my fucking time. Puppy Plex in the house. He says, hello, yo, Puppy Plex, what up, man? Or girl? I don't know who it is. I haven't seen season 2, but I bet Jinx's hairstyle changes to one side and the head shaven. It looks masculine. Oh, Ghost 7, you fucking know it, bro. You saw it. Yeah, and yes, you're right. Exactly, dude. You had this beautiful character design. And what do? Oh man, strap yourself in, bro. You're in for a ride. Like I said, this character's design looks pretty awesome, and like I said, I may be nitpicky and pouty right now, saying bitching that I'm not gonna get a third-party figure if they make this character, but her character design looks so fucking badass. Yeah, it would be a dope, fun figure to get, and I would just kind of in my head canon be like, nope, that shit ended after season 1, because man, at the end of that, like I said, man, she's gonna be a badass forever. Wrong, man. But keeping it with Hot Toys, moving to the 1/6X23 from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. And yeah, man, it looks like they're gonna continue to pump out figures to this movie, man. So, man, what is this Hot Toys already? This is like the 4th or 5th, man. Like, dude, they've done them all, like literally going down the line. I think I saw a teaser for the Gambit to come out. So I don't know if that's spoilers. I don't know who hasn't watched that movie yet. It's on streaming already, guys. I think it is. At least I think it is. I hope it is. But yeah, another one, I guess, if you really like that movie. I don't know who the hell would get this, honestly, though. I think after like Deadpool and Wolverine, I'd be pretty content. The kid pool and all that stuff, baby pool, all those look pretty cool. Lady pool looked awesome. If you get like that little couch, you get the whole family. But this one looks a little bit extra. This is just a little bit too much, So it's just something about it too. Looks kind of fucking rushed and cheap. It's just super high render, So I don't know. You gotta wait to see if people go in for this one. But like I said, this looks a little bit like too much for one random movie, Or not a random movie. It was pretty good. It was probably one of the most entertaining movies of the year. But like I said, I'll probably just be content with just getting the Deadpool and the Wolverine if I was collecting these Hot Toys right here. And then yeah, perfect scale too, and the likeness is pretty on point. I'm not really super impressed with it, but it does look like homegirl from fucking Acolyte and shit. What was her name in that shit? Jackie Lawn, the fucking lesbian haircut Jedi. Then you get the cool stand and shit. So it's interesting. These are one of these Hot Toys that I know just clearance out. It's not gonna be the main character of the movie. Tremble Dust. A lot of X-Men fans I know have been waiting for X-23 fig, especially people who like Logan. Yeah, that would have been a cool accessory. Now that they did that little kid pool and stuff, it would have been cool to get the little kid X-23 with the Logan and stuff. Like, that would be awesome. and then maybe get this one, kind of put it side by side. That would look sick. But yeah, you're right. I could see that, because Deadpool got his family and stuff. It'd be kind of cool to pose her up right next to the Wolvie. That wouldn't be bad. And it'd be cool to get a Marvel Legends of her. That'd be pretty sick. Live action or and updated to the comic version. That's much needed and shit now, especially with these like updated bodies. Hopefully they got that in the works. Lesbian haircut and the acolyte. That's literally every character in the show. Yeah, exactly. That's what they did to my girl Jinx, man. They fucking lesbified her. Oh man, I don't even. That's not a word. Lesbified. So yeah, be interested to see who goes in for that. And like I said, man, if you're a fan of the Deadpool and Wolverines, this is your week, guys. This is the week to get your fix. Because next up we move on to the MEZCO 112 Collective Wolverine. And man, guys, fuck, I just feel all the time it's just oversaturation of certain properties. Sometimes it's like, man, the movie came out, I was hype, Bandai, they got ahead, showed off their figures. Haven't released yet, but at least they showed them off. Then Hasbro, obviously they were gonna pump theirs out first. They got them out. Yeah, I got the Deadpool. I still haven't picked up the Wolverine. I was somewhat happy with it. It's just, I don't know, it looked like a cool Deadpool figure, and it's a fun one. I'm not gonna say it's bad or anything. But like I said, when the Deadpool MEZCO Deadpool got revealed, I think I got my fix already with the Hasbro. It's like once you get like every company and their fucking mom making the figure, it's like you just got to pick and choose. But MEZCO aesthetic wise, this Wolverine doesn't look bad. It's got this one pose right here where he's kind of crouched down, and people are kind of wondering if it could hit that. I think it could. Then the other thing that you would have to kind of point out is just the likeness on the Hugh Jackman. It looks a little funny, but I think with it being MEZCO, I think that's a good effort from them. They don't usually have like the best likeness, but it definitely has that MEZCO aesthetic, man. So I think if it's a line of figures you collect and you've been holding off on everything else, it's not a bad get. I think that I like the Deadpool a lot more than this Wolvie. I think it looked a lot cleaner and a lot better. But yeah, the only thing I would just have to wonder is just if it could hit like some of the poses that he does and stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't know. It is a fucking live action Wolverine. He wasn't this crouched down all the time. He was standing upright a lot of the time. So, and then the other thing that people were pointing out is just the fucking sleeves on the arms. It just kind of sucks that like, yeah, man, I want a fucking sleeveless Wolverine. That's the one I want. So I feel like Diamond Select is the one that kind of executed that the best, giving you the interchangeability on the arms. But I don't know how MEZCO could have done it here. Because of the suit being one piece. I kind of had a feeling they were gonna do the sleeveless arms, but it would have been cool if they did do it. I would have been awesome. That would have been something to kind of set them apart. But outside of that, I think the mask on fucking heads are better. But like I said, that's where you would want the sleeveless. And then the Hugh Jackman head sculpts, they don't look terrible. They don't look great. I think the Hasbro, like I said, I feel like Hasbro is giving all out of the companies a run for their money. I think they're the best now when it comes to likeness. You got to admit the Deadpool and Wolverine was a wild movie. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was, like I said, it was just entertaining, just straight to the point, giving people what they want. They want fun movies. They don't want to be getting lectured to about stuff or just subliminal type of stuff a lot of the times. And I don't know, whenever I talk about it, people think, oh, you're just talking shit, man. You just watch too much of this fucking anti-woke stuff. But nah, once you notice it, you can't unnotice it. My favorite character in the Acolyte were Jedi Squid Games and Jedi Order 66 McNuggets. Yeah, man. Fucking Acolyte, dude. What a terrible series. Someone likes the likes of Wolverine. Pause. No Diddy. No Diddy? Oiled. It looks like someone oiled up the Wolverine. Pause. No Diddy. What the fuck did you write here, Rick? Pause. But yeah, if you're in the market for another Deadpool Wolverine, it don't stop there, guys, because next up we got Void Savior coming from Thunder Toys. So, man, like I said, it's a fucking overload in this shit. Which one would you say looks better, though? Now that we're kind of getting to see two companies put together an official release and then a third party, I don't know, man. I gotta say, this Void Savior, it looks a little bit better to me, man. Like, now if we're gonna like really nitpick it, it looks a little bit better, honestly. At least I don't know. The suit and the fucking material might look a little bit fucked up. I'd be a little bit more concerned about that than the MEZCO, because I feel like MEZCO's done this plenty of times. I feel like they up their game when it comes to quality and stuff. But just look wise, I feel like this voiceover doesn't look terrible, man. At least with the mask on, because once we get to the mask off, oh man, it looks like hell. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if a third party company needed to jump in on this right here. I feel like every other company already fucking did it, official release. So it's like, who the fuck is getting this? You know, this is like overkill already at this point. Is it this week's edition of Action Figure Overdose? I think it might be. I honestly think it might be, you know, and that's coming from somebody that said this looks better than the MEZCO. But now that we get into the unmasked head sculpt, this looks fucking terrible, man. This looks god awful, bro. This just looks like, what the fuck is that? What is that? And who is that? And why is he in a Wolverine costume? That just looks so bad. It's like, why do they do my boy Hugh Jackman like that? And like I said, man, when you pick up these like recent Marvel Legends, they look so fucking good, man. Like, dude, we were talking about that Captain America that's like popping up on like Targets. Like, the head sculpts might be worth getting, dude. Honestly, popping those on like other figures and stuff that you have around, like they look fucking great, bro. They look exactly like the actors, you know. Like, they really upped their level when it came to like that printing tech and that accuracy on the likeness and stuff. It looks so fucking good now. Anytime I see like an MCU figure and stuff. And I started noticing that a lot when they were doing their Infinity collection with like the Black Widow. I was like, man, those head sculpts looking good, man. And yeah, I've been picking up, like I said, I've been picking up quite a few MCU figures, and including these Marvel Legends here to these characters. So we got Deadpool also coming into this Void Savior line from Thunder Toys. And like I said, I don't know, man. Something about the material looks a little bit scary and stuff. It just looks super pleathery and stuff. I'd be concerned about the wear and tear on it. But just I guess like the character, like the shape of the character, how bulky it looks, it doesn't look bad, you know. And the head sculpts look pretty good. Not bad. Like I said, I think if no other company was doing this, I think maybe somebody would run to get this. But yeah, right here in the crotch area, pause. It looks a little funny, you know. You get all those seam lines. It just looks kind of weird, you know. But man, it's pretty crazy to see just how many third-party companies pop up all the fucking time. Obviously, they could just do name changes and stuff. It might be another company, but the only thing I always get annoyed with when it comes to this, I'm not annoyed, but I gotta wait. I gotta fucking wait, because you get so many companies, you don't know the quality. It's hard to kind of keep track on or tabs on the company. Like, hey, I bought this from them before. I don't know. It's a miss. So I don't know. I have to wonder who goes in for these, because it's like I said, every company's doing official release already. Fucking pick one. You know, I don't think this looks a hell of a lot better over anything else, but it doesn't look bad. What are your guys' thoughts on this though? My man Diggs Figs in the house. The MEZCO looked way better in the NYCC picks. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're actually right about that, right? Like in booth, MEZCOs always do look good. I actually remember my man Codename saying the same thing. He says, yeah, MEZCOs in hand look better. And right here, it's super early. Like, this looks super photoshopped, you know? And this head sculpt right here doesn't look bad. I think it's the one. I think it's this one that looks the worst, but I don't know. And then I don't know. Actually, kind of, now that I'm kind of looking at them both, I can't even for sure say that this looks better than the MEZCO. It could just be trying to talk shit, but it's still a pass for me either way. Melted Jackman. Yeah, he looking fucked up, right? He's looking, yikes, bro. That looks terrible. That's Hugo Jackman, his slightly uglier cousin. That's a good one. That is a fucking good one. You're right. That's Hugo Jackman. Oh man. James Corden's Wolverine. Oh man. It's just so fucking bad. Oh fuck. I'm saving that for the Hot Toys Wolverine tan yellow suit. You know they're gonna do the different timeline versions. Yeah, they will. They definitely will. Pop Photos is in the building. He says, what up? Omar, we talking about SDCC cosplayer Wolverine? Dude, for reals, man. Dude, hey, I'm actually pretty content that this was like one of the most cosplayed movies out there, man. Some of these ladies, they dressing up pretty nice in these costumes, bro. I'm like, not mad at it. Oh man. But yeah, it definitely does look like Hugh Jackman. MEZCO Wolverine's claws look all crooked. Oh, come on, bro. This is super early look. Oh yeah, the one on the left looks a little funny, right? But yeah, this is super early look. I have to imagine this is just some fucking render. I'm a bit weary ever since Snyder cut 3-pack. Yeah, that was fucking terrible, man. That was no excuses for that, dude. The amount of time they took to make that, also, it's like, why, man? Fuck, dude, that's terrible, man. Like I said, it just sucks, man. And dude, companies are getting us accustomed to just pre-order or you miss out, pre-order, you miss out. And it's like, no, you know what? I think I'll wait. I think I'll wait to see this in hand before I put my money down or lock in even in NRD, because you guys are just pumping shit out and not giving a fuck, you know? So I don't know. I always gotta wait to see, man. Now, more times than not, when it comes to final product, because yeah, sometimes they look better, but sometimes it could take a turn for the worse, man. So hopefully people are not missing out on these characters if they need them, because there's plenty of companies making these motherfuckers, guys. And yeah, right here we get the unmasked heads. Kind of fucking weird, honestly. Like, it just looks super weird. Fuck, the Reynolds one doesn't look as terrible, but even that doesn't look super accurate to how he actually looked. His mask off, and then the Jackman just looks fucking Hugo Jackman. So stupid. And then you can pre-order these individually. You just like one or the other. You can get the 2-pack, and then the 2-pack does come with unmasked head sculpts, the deluxe. You get that fucking adamantium spine column with the skull when that first opening scene is pretty good. Then you get the fucking gold guns, so that's awesome. Adamantium fucking it's a fucking bone. Looks like a femur. And it doesn't stop there, guys, because next up we move on to Diamond Select, and they also reveal the Deadpool and Wolverine Deadpool. And I gotta say, man, this looks fucking good. Like, this looks sculpt wise, action figure wise, it just looks good. It's just, if this was the Marvel Legends, I'd be super happy, bro. Like, it looks better than the Marvel Legends, just proportion wise and stuff. But then obviously getting into the scale, it's definitely going to be a lot taller than the rest of your Marvel figures. This would be something cool. I don't know if you just have a DC multiverse display. This dude fucking, breaking the fourth wall all the time. It's like, hey, this dude, he could just hop in on the shelf, and that would be pretty funny. I actually might do that. That actually might be pretty fun to just have a random Deadpool anywhere. I actually have, because I have like a few Deadpools. I obviously just kind of have them in random spots. It's just one of those types of fun characters. So that wouldn't be a bad idea to get this one. And it just looks so good, and I'm really impressed just as far as the accessories. And this is one of the things that was missing on that Marvel Legends, was just like expressions on the head sculpts. It's, man, yeah, he has a fucking mask on, but you can't do stuff with the eyes, so it's cool to see Diamond Select is doing that. They're giving you just as many hands as the Legends. The fucking weapons, accessories look great. Look at the guns. They got the nice effects and stuff. And then, like I said, they were the company that with the Wolverine, they gave you the sleeveless arms and the sleeves. So, and they weren't too far away from everybody else. I always kind of wonder when people say, oh, well, they didn't get the final image from the studio. Yeah, okay, that's true. But then look at these guys. They kind of waited a little bit, and they put together an awesome looking figure. And I wouldn't not say they're bigger than Hasbro. Fuck no. So we got this Paul Harding sculpted out Deadpool. Looks fucking awesome. Looks really good. So yeah, like I said, man, if you guys are still searching for that perfect Deadpool and Wolverine, man, fucking pick one so we could finally move on. Companies can move on, for the love of God. When concerning with third-party figures, what's concerning with third-party figures, try to find some reviews and research on that company best you can. Remember, it's not Hasbro nor MAFEX, expect there to be QC issues. Yeah, exactly. That's usually what I do. I'll be like, man, I'll wait to hear honest opinion from somebody that I kind of trust. Sometimes I just watch a review, but man, usually now the way social media allows like information to travel, like when something comes out and it's shit, pretty fast, like as after that first person gets it. So yeah, that's kind of why I always just enjoy watching certain people's like reviews on stuff. That trust is there, and you don't want to get ripped off when it comes to toys, because this is a lot of money that we spend on this stuff, man. We want this stuff to be good. So yeah, I know obviously companies do their best they can, but sometimes, like I said, was saying about the Mondo stuff, when there's just so much stuff pumping out, and they got to get it out. The factory's got to pump it out. Man, the QC could definitely take a backseat, and that kind of sucks. You know, especially with like more expensive pieces, like my man Lick was saying with that Snyder Cut 3-pack. That was an expensive set, you know. It just sucks that it wasn't up to standards. They super glue that bitch back in the proto. Yeah, and this shit right here. Bro, he looks like Liev Schreiber as Wolverine. Yeah. That fucking Void Savior, man. That's the shit. Like when it comes out, I was like, oh, that was that Void Savior. Fuck. Why'd you get that? Diamond Select Wolverine and Deadpool figures look actually better than the Marvel Legends. Yeah, they do. Honestly, like I said, this looks better than the Marvel Legends, but it's definitely not gonna move as good. And obviously, like I said, it's gonna be out of scale. But on the DC multiverse shelf, like a movie shelf, I wouldn't mind it at all. That would look pretty funny, you know. And it'll be perfect scale. Dope idea. Damn you. I was all set and I get the diamond ones. Yeah, like I said, honestly, I got that from shout out to Pop Photos when I was watching his Captain America review to that comic book cap. I was like, man, he looks so good. Like with Superman, it's like that all American, like, man, just, you know, these are like iconic superheroes, like Stars and Stripes, like red, white, and blue. It just looks super American, bro. You know, American culture. That's what I think of when I see those types of heroes, bro. It's like that. Those are like our fucking like, you know, Olympians and gods that we had. This American culture, American comics, bro. Like that's the shit when you see those classic characters, you know. That's just what I attribute that to whenever I see like even Spider-Man too. It's just that's it, American pop culture, man. That's why it sucks when you get these characters getting used as vessels for like agendas when it's like not the character. It's like they can just create their own character, tell whatever story they want. Like, man, you know, and I don't want to be super right or super left on anything politically wise, but it's like sometimes it's just you don't know why they're doing it. Like, why it's not for money because they're gonna lose money a lot of the time. So it's like, why are they doing it? Is it really to just some secret agenda that's getting pushed for whatever reason? It kind of sucks, you know, because they kind of ruin characters sometimes. But this on a DC multiverse shelf, it's just fun. It was just super fun. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for this one. And then we move on. Like I said, if you're a fan of symbiotes, you're gonna get your fix, guys, because the Black Rock Mania Rock and Roll is coming out from War Story Toys. Don't ask me if I know this company. It's a fuck no, I don't know this company. But man, this thing, it looks like something, you know. It just looks like something. I think this might be this week's edition of Action Figure Overdose. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like a symbiote spider punk. Is that what it is, or is it Mania? Because I know there is a character named Mania, and I'm like, this is just unnecessary. But at the same time, it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of fun, you know. I think if it was a real character, or I don't know, like a Marvel Legends, I think I might pick it up. But it being like a third-party figure, this thing looks like a fucking scary figure to just pick up. It's just like, who the fuck is this company? Like, who is this company? And like, how good and sturdy of a figure is this gonna be? Is it gonna be a mess put together? Because just looking at the solicitations, like, it's not even like clear images. It's like, fuck no. These are the types of figures that I just stay away from, dude. I just stay away from completely because it's just unnecessary, man. Unfucking necessary. You know, it's like, this looks kind of cool. Like, this is a symbiote fucking cat. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. I'll take that little cat. That looks cool. But fucking holy hell, man. Please, for the love of God. If you guys are going in for these, let us know, please. What's your thought process? Like, do you need this shit? Do you really need this? Are you running out of stuff to buy? Don't do it, man. What the fuck is this? Oh man, exactly. This is fucking terrible. I'm done with all Wolverine, Deadpool, anything right now. Oh no, bro. We're gonna talk about him for another fucking hour. No, I'm done with that too. It was just too much. But man, going back to this, what the fuck is this? Like, seriously, man. I was like, is this hype? I was kind of, every time these types of figures come out, I always gotta go comment section. I gotta watch what people are saying about this because I'm like, man, people cannot be feeling this, right? Like, we're still in the bubble. The bubble hasn't burst yet. We're not losing our fucking minds. What the fuck? I love this and I hate this at the same time. Yeah, right? It's like, I don't know. Like if it was an official character, I'd be like, hey, all about it. Like, hey, this looks awesome. Fuck yeah. But this is just overcooked, unnecessary social influence. It's a platform. Yeah, that's what it is. It's social influence. You're right about that, Ty. War Story is a 1/6 company, but buy on the dip. Is that a 1/6 company? What the hell is this? This is 112. Why are they making this random fuck symbiote spider punk? Like the concept this sounds pretty cool, right? Like anything venomized spider punk, it's like I wouldn't want to see that. Now that I'm seeing it, it's like, why? Why is this fucking terrible? They make movies ultra progressive, so it's easier to insure because investors want movies that covers multiple check boxes. Also, they think people are dumb and they need to be talked to like children. Yeah, I think that's the second part more so than anything. The social change. It's so dumb, but cool, my man Johnny. Yeah, exactly. I think it's unnecessary though. Like I see this shit and I'm like, man, am I gonna regret not getting this? I don't think I am, but I know people are gonna get enticed into getting it. Like that's what I'm trying to say, I guess, because it's just like Diggs is saying, like you're saying, yeah, it's dumb but cool. It's like I hate it, but I love it. But I gotta be with my man Boncho. What the fuck is this shit? What is this? Like seriously, this is unnecessary, bro. This is I don't know. I think there's still something else. I actually forgot what I posted up on this week's news, but this might be this week's edition of Action Figure Overdose. It just might be, man, because fucking hell. Like, come on, guys. Not necessary. This guitar looks pretty cool, though. I gotta say. Just the guitar, give it to like my movie Venom. Like that, he's just jamming out. That would be awesome. I don't think it's worth getting just for the accessory, but it's a cool one. It's a cool accessory, you know. But fuck, what the fuck is this? Oh man, save your bread. Save your motherfucking bread. Yep. Metal as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This is too metal. I should like this figure. Yeah, it's too much and I don't like it. Nah, fuck. I don't know anybody that's gonna get this, honestly. But man, if you're in the chat, let us know if you're going in for this. It's Mania, the Poochie of Venom figures. Is it Mania? I think they honestly, this third-party company didn't know about the character Mania, and I think they just wanted to name it that. You know, it's like one of those third-party names. I think it's just Venomized Spider Punk, you know. But like I said, if this would be like official character, I don't know. They did just have like that Venom War in the comic series, so I don't know if like who got venomized or what, but the idea is cool. Like if Marvel does do that, like a Venomized Spider Punk, I would want to see figures of that, but I just think this company slopping this together, I think is just a huge miss. So easy pass for me, man. And then the symbiotes don't fucking stop, guys. Because next up, we got the Rebel Tech Amazing Yamaguchi Gwenum. And this actually just got full solicitations right before the show. So I was able to nab those up. And I got to say, man, this is like I said, the concepts are cool. Unnecessary characters, but man, action figure wise, they look fucking fun as fuck. And this is no different. Like, very fucking cool, amazing Yamaguchi. Like it's definitely gonna allow for some dynamic posing, obviously. And man, I like how the joints are looking here, man. Doesn't look like you got these like huge ball joints sticking out so much. I think it's just because, yeah, I think it's just because of the, you know, obviously like the color on the suit looks, you know, hides it really well. But man, this looks really good, dude. Like I was actually surprised how good it looked when I was looking at it right before the show. I was like, damn. It was one that I didn't think I was gonna get when they showed off this first like teaser. I was like, not for me. I'm good. But man, just kind of looking at like that fucking huge like tongue that's kind of wrapped around her. That looks pretty gnarly, man. And then going into that extra exclusive faceplate, always annoyed that it's always exclusive locked to their site. But man, I gotta say, it looks really fucking good. Like this looks awesome. I just hate that they lock that stuff in. But like I was saying, that tongue piece that kind of wraps around her body looks really fucking cool. And you're able to kind of spray that out in different kind of ways, wrapped around her body. Hey, yo, that looks gnarly, man. You know, so man, I think I might go in for this. Honestly, like I said, when I first seen that first preview image, I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't really need this. This is just unnecessary. But man, I know I'll be kicking myself if I miss this because it just looks like a great action figure. It just looks fun as fuck, you know. I just gotta keep saying that tongue, bro. That tongue looks so good. Hey, yo, she ain't leaving the house with that tongue. Reminds me of Lord Raptor from Darkstalkers. Oh yeah, it's man. I don't know. I like the design on this Venomized Gwen. because it's like the hoodie kind of is like the mouth and stuff. It looks really fucking cool. I gotta wonder if they go in and do like more Venomized characters, like the Venomized Miles and stuff. I remember when the Marvel Legends came out, I was just like, this is stupid. I didn't get in. That's why I never built that bath. I was like, these are dumb. I don't want these, you know. But now I don't know. Just seeing how good this is gonna move, I'm like, yeah, this shit looks fucking badass. But man, I just want that cat. Yeah, the symbiote cat. Yeah, that shit was cool, man. What's next? A Venomized horse? Oh wait. Oh shit, man. Oh shit, that'd be fucking awesome if they do that. Yeah, she looks good. Yeah, she does. She looks pretty awesome. They actually put out a Venomized T-Rex. I seen Preternia sharing a link to that. It was like a little kid toy, but that shit looked fucking fun as fuck. That legs was the second grossest thing her tongue grabbed that day. No diddy. Hey yo. Oh man. Yeah, you definitely get some good shots with that tongue, right? This is definitely gonna be in some crazy photography. Wow, does she actually have not have scoop knees? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like the joints look like they were cleaned up, man. Like I don't know, like right here on the elbow. Yeah, actually, never mind. You could definitely see the that ball sticking out, the inner part of her arm and stuff. But man, it doesn't look. It looks like it's done really well. Like they're at least hiding it really well, but you don't really get any images behind the knees. Oh yeah, the scoop knees that you're talking about. Yeah, that is cleaned up. I'm glad, because yeah, right here on the bend, that's probably the ugliest stuff on some of those like other characters, right? Like the Moon Knight, I think he had them, or the Flash. I mean, but that looks good. Wait for the bootleg CT or whatever they changed their name to. Yeah, man, right? I want them to put out the face plates, man. I just want the face plates, dude. Like fuck, man. I was actually watching a little bit of the Kaiju Daddy stream, like a replay of them. They have like a MAFEX discussion because that dude's out there in Japan and stuff. So he actually gets to go to that Project 16 store where they do like the Medicom store and stuff. And yeah, they were like talking about like the CT toys, and one of the guys had that brown suit Wolverine, just $35, bro. And he was like, man, if you just showed me this, you couldn't tell the difference, you know? And it's like, fuck, dude. Like, is Medicom fucking up by not reissuing stuff so much? Look up that. I was talking to my man Boncho about this. Look up that brown suit Wolverine, bro. Scroll down on sold listings. That thing was going for $500, man. Fuck, dude. The only reason I don't have that, I sold that shit. I had opened it and I saw it was going for like $200, $220, $250. I was like, man, fuck this. They're gonna reissue that. And this was like over a year ago. I was like, they're gonna reissue that. Man, I didn't know it went up to $500 brand new, multiple listings sold, bro. I was like, why is Mayfix just not reissuing this fucking thing, dude? Like, and now you got CC Toys coming into their market. Man, I would be fucking pissed, bro, if I was Yamaguchi or Medicom. Like, dude, these guys are like, seriously, dude. There's gonna be a lot of people that pass on official releases. I don't know, man. I honestly feel kind of stupid saying that I'm not going in for anything KO. I'm just gonna wait for like official reissues. Cause man, what I've been hearing is like, dude, you can't even tell the fucking difference. They're not fucking falling apart. It's like, why would you pay 3 times the amount then? And I was like, fuck, I don't know, man. Is this where does it stop though? You know, where does it stop? Like, man, is everything gonna be fucking KO going forward? Like, that would definitely cripple companies and stop them from making shit, you know? I would hate that to happen. So I don't know. But I'm not one to judge. People are welcome to buy whatever the hell they want. I think Codename is right though. Waiting for the bootlegs might be the move, man. They learning from the Todd father. Venom sells. Yeah, Todd knows business. Except for when it comes to fucking Joker 2-packs with the diorama. The tongue Riz was destroyed when those teeth showed up. Tongue Riz. The Rizla. Yep, that why I scooped the tiger stripe instead of insane. Yeah, $500. Mayfix does re-release their Marvel figures. I'll wait for that for the Wolverine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for the official release, man. I gotta keep it official, bro. Haha, my wife kept hearing, look at her tongue. She was like, you guys are perverts. Bro, look at that tongue. That tongue is in full swing, bro. Hey, yo. Yeah, the tongue is nice, bro. The tongue is definitely the best part. Look at that tongue. That tongue is getting everywhere, dude. Like this, and they have to fucking know, dude. Like, man, people are gonna love this tongue. This tongue is gonna get everywhere, bro. So definitely be on the lookout for this one. I believe it just went up for pre-order right before the show, so should probably see that on their site. I mean, then this little web wing effect, that looks pretty nice. That looks cool too. So be on the lookout for this piece right here, man. It looks like a hot one. It's definitely gonna get pre-order pretty heavy, man. That actually happened right before the show. I was like happy to actually catch that as it was going up. And then get into the MAFEX reveals. We got the Wacky Races Mean Machine. So we got Dick Dastardly and Muttley. And man, I remember when we saw these at the Medicom exhibition, I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is this shit? Is it like a little statue or what is it? But it's apparently official MAFEX release. So it looks like they're getting into like these like Wacky Races lines. And man, the designs of the cars are just so cartoony and fun. I wanted to see how they would like pull it off, but it looks like you could just incorporate like different accessories around it. It's got the magnet, the tacks and stuff. So yeah, like this fucking rocket powered fucking car. If you ever remember the cartoon, this shit can fly. This shit would just look cool like on a toy shelf somewhere, man. You know, especially if you get the rest of like the roster of characters and stuff. They all had like these cool, just different kind of whips and stuff. Just very, like I said, very cartoony. It just looks like super fun, bro. Like I said, just to have it in your somewhere in your toy shelf. I don't know if you have like a fucking animated shelf or a cartoon shelf or something like this. This looks pretty cool. It is more of an older Hanna-Barbera cartoon, so I don't know if a lot of people even remember watching it. I remember just watching like reruns of this like on Cartoon Network back in the day, and then when the Boomerang channel came around, it would have it on there. So it's not like a cartoon I remember like watching actively like on, you know, Saturdays or whenever it came out, but I have seen it before. And like I said, the character designs, the car designs just look so quirky and fun. It's just something that, like, I don't know if you guys ever watch like Toy Shelf reviews and stuff. I love that dude's channel. That dude has an awesome channel. It's like, man, that's how I like to collect stuff too. It's just, if it looks fun and it looks cool, some cartoony shit that you don't get to see all the time, it's worth taking a look at, you know. So I might go in for this. Not bad. And like I said, the rest of the Wacky Racers, they just have crazy designs. It would be fun to get some of these, you know, the Creepy Coupe, the Boulder Mobile, the Slag Brothers, the Crimson Hay Baler, I think that's what it's called, the Compact Pussycat. You know, that one would be hot one. That would look cool. The Army Surplus Special, like, it's just very fun, you know. So yeah, I'll see what's up with this line when it comes out. I did see it go up on HLJ, so I think I'm gonna get it there. Yeah, I just want to see what's up with it, man. But kind of looking like at all the cars now, it's like, man, that would be a while for them to kind of complete. And obviously you would be going down another rabbit hole, something maybe unnecessary, I guess you could call it, but it's toys and it looks fun. And like I said, I think that's what sold me on it. Man, Thor, he says, dude, I watched this cartoon when I was a child a long time ago. Yeah, super old, man. But it is cool that they got the Hanna-Barbera license, man. I'm just to see what else they kind of put together. I would always want like a company, even if it's like SH Monster Arts, to kind of do the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. It just has like that cartoon look to it, like super bright green. It just looks so cool, you know. And I'm like, man, a company should do that. Like, that's, I don't know why. I've seen statues. There's like a statue on like the Toho website and stuff. It looks pretty cool, but it's like, I don't know. I like the Godzilla, but I don't like it that much to get a statue of it. But action figure would be pretty sick, man, you know. It'd be cool if that that new 3-0 Kaiju Do line would do that, because it would be more seamless, I would imagine. Except for probably like the legs and arms, but it would look really fucking cool. That would be sick. Jada should make some Wacky Races figures. Does it say what scale it is? No, but like when I looked at on I think it was on BBTS, I believe the car was like 9 inches long. So definitely not going to be in scale. But since it's like super cartoony, it's like even the Dick Dastardly and the Mudley, I don't care if they're not 1/12 scale. It's like, dude, I'm picking up this fucking Simpsons line, and it's like, man, I don't know what the fuck scale this is. It's 1/12 enough, you know. Obviously, the Homer's not going to be standing shoulder to shoulder with other characters, but when I see this stuff, I'm just like, as long as it's not a little tiny car, you know. I feel like 9 inches long, that's pretty good. It's decent size to it. I believe it's only like $70, so it's not super expensive. I don't need to buy this. Don't tempt me. Yeah, exactly. But whenever I think of that, whenever I say I don't need to buy this, it's like, what do I need to buy any of this stuff. It's like, well, we don't need to buy any of this shit, but here we are. That's what I was thinking about this fucking dragonfly, honestly. Looking at this shit on my desk, I'm like, fuck do I have this big ass helicopter for? Wish this shit was big enough to fit 1-12 figures in it. Yeah, like Ghost Tab saying, yeah, it would be cool to get like a full 1-12 scale, but man, imagine the price to that, dude. It's like, I just need Dick Dastardly to drive this, and I just need Muttley to ride shotgun, and they're doing that. So I'm good, like that's good for me. That's all I want. But yeah, the designs of the character or the cars, it definitely looks like fun vehicles for like figures and stuff. I feel like somebody like McFarlane Toys could have put this together pretty decent at a decent scale and a great price. I feel like he could have done that because he did that Joker mobile. That thing is like sitting at Target. It's just rotting away over there. So like I said, it's always very hard for companies to kind of invest into making these things because a lot of times people don't go in for them full price, and the company looks like a bunch of morons putting that shit together. So I think this is pretty cool for Medicom. I can't imagine they make too many of them because, like I said, it's super niche. But the toyetic factor, just the designs of the cartoons look so good. I think it might get pre-order heavy, and especially if people kind of know the rest of them might be coming pretty soon. So I imagine if they tease another one out, yeah, this one will probably start selling out. We need an articulated Woody Woodpecker similar to Chester Cheetah. Fuck yes, man, yes, please, Woody Woodpecker. Man, not too long ago, I was actually kind of going down on eBay, and I was like, man, I need like just a little tiny Woody Woodpecker toy. Doesn't even have to be articulated, but an articulated one would be awesome. But I just needed like a little cool. Just wanted to put them on my little cartoon shelf, little Woody Woodpecker. I couldn't find anything. It was like a keychain. I was like, man, I was like, bro, I want Medicom. Medicom makes like these cool UDFs. Like they're like so cool. I have like this one Stitch where he has like he's like holding 3 guns, which is like 6 arms. And it's just this little, it doesn't have any articulation, but it's perfect scale. It just looks so awesome. I want Medicom to do that, like a Woody Woodpecker. Some of these like old cartoons that we grew up with, they're just so good. It's super iconic, also too, when people see him. Felix the Cat, like Ghost has saying, add Felix the Cat to the wish list as well. Yeah, exactly. But like I said, when there's small characters like that, I don't know if you could pack in too much articulation outside of like Bandai, man. That's why I'm like really impressed with like the stuff Bandai's doing with like the Dragon Ball line. Like my man Johnny was just talking about Daima. This little Yoda doesn't have that bad articulation for being so small. It's just something about the coat that's like hindering this shit, like on the arms. It's like it's Black Series too, and it has like fucking, obviously single jointed arms and stuff. But I was pretty content with it. I was like, I don't need a fucking, close to $100 Yoda. What I need him to do, I just got him fighting fucking Lord Sidious. So we got Lord Sidious right here, or Darth Sidious. So it's like pretty cool. That's all I needed for my shelf. It's like I don't need like over fucking $100 on 2 figures and shit. Like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, it just varies on character size and stuff. So it's always kind of cool to see different approaches from different companies. And then keeping it with the MAFEX pre-orders this week, we move on to a version 2 Stormtrooper. So put out another Stormtrooper updated body. Looks pretty fucking good, man. Like shit. I was like, damn, dude. It just sucks that these are like import figures. It's like, man, they're gonna be priced up obviously more than $20 a Black Series, but they're gonna move a hell of a lot better. This is just something that I don't need. I already have like a good amount of Stormtroopers from Black Series, and it's like I really don't need them to be doing too much, man. Just kind of flanking, holding their guns and stuff, flanking my Vader, and that's pretty much it. But I always just love the look of Stormtroopers, and man, it is cool to see people that do army build like the Figuarts stuff, or even like these MAFEX joints. It's like, man, they get some of the better joints. I always watch that dude, Sir Dork. I don't know if you guys ever watched Sir Dork. He does like the best fucking photography of like Stormtroopers. That dude's always killing it. I think he might be stoked on these ones coming out, but yeah, for me, I'm good. I'm good with just the Black Series that I have. It is cool though to give them the 2 helmets and stuff, so you get different looks from them. So yeah, you can army build them, and you're getting a different kind of looks, different weapons. That's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But then also not far from there, we move into the DC MAFEX drop of the month, or pre-order at least. We got this Nightmare Bats from the Snyder Cut, and man, I gotta say, dude, I don't know, it looks pretty good, but that coat, man, it's like, dude, these dudes are MAFEX. They could do soft goods. I would have imagined they would have done it. I don't know, for whatever reason, when we saw the grayscale prototypes of this, like at those Medicom events, I don't know why I overlooked that it wasn't a soft goods coat. Like you could have probably just seen the sculpted out sleeves and stuff. I just thought that they were gonna do soft goods coat, man. So to see that they're not, I would imagine people now kind of wait for like third party companies. I know Todd just recently put out a pre-order to his figures and stuff, and scope wise, they look great, man. Recently I have seen people pick up that Batfleck MAFEX though, and it looks pretty fucking good, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty awesome. I don't think I need it though. Like I'm good with like the McFarlanes that I've bought. It's like, yeah, even for this Batfleck, this look for him looked pretty dope. Like I said, when they did the McFarlane reveal, that 2-pack, if I see that clearance out, the one with like the armored bats, I'm gonna try to get that. I want to put that in that fucking camo tumbler that I bought. I still need to buy the black tumbler, dude. That thing is sold out everywhere. I'm not paying over $100 for it. I'm so stupid for not locking that up. But I do have the camo one, and I'm like, man, I want a Batman for that shit, but I want this Batman. I know it's not from the same movie, but it would just look so dope to get like this fucking rugged ass fucking looking bats in there. Because he's just like super army fucking, combat and shit. I like the look to it, but the movie wise, that's what's keeping me away from getting a lot of these figures. Is that the 2-pack Yoda? Yeah, it's just a 2-pack. I got that in this week from DisneyStore.com. Got the free shipping and everything. They did the same with Josh, and he low-key sucks with Josh. Oh, Hush, yeah. Yeah, with that Hush, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, yeah, this right here looks kind of a mess. I was like, Josh, who the fuck is Josh? Bat's arms and coat's colors don't match. Yeah, right? It's something, yeah, this looks, I don't know. I don't think people are going to be running to pre-order this, man. I forget the name of the other company. I think it might have been Muff Toys, or I don't know if they're just doing the head sculpts, but it's another company that I saw pop up that was doing this, and it looked way better. It's like, I would think I would just go in for that, Like, you got to get the soft goods coat with this look. And that's why with that Bats, I'm like, fuck, that McFarlane, I want to get him from my tumbler. I don't think he'd be able to sit down with that fucking plastic coat and shit. So that would suck. No, it's okay if I do get it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if people are content with this one and going for it. They did try to incorporate a little soft goods with this little scarf thing that he puts over his face. It's kind of stupid. It's like whatever. Better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, I don't think this one's gonna get his pre-order as heavy as the one that's out right now. Even though this is probably, I don't know, his bat costume is pretty nice. Like the Batfleck looks good, but it just, to me, wasn't really one of my favorite Batman. I'm always surprised on how many fans there was of the Batfleck and even the Snyder Cut. I thought the Snyder Cut stuff, never watched the movies, but the Snyder Cut, that Justice League Snyder Cut, I enjoyed it. I was like, oh, this is good. This isn't as bad as people made it out to sound, And then when I saw what they were editing or what the one that came out was, I was like, wow, this is terrible. What the fuck were they doing with these characters, man? Like they really fucking botched that DC stuff, man. So now that we're getting like years later, more figures come out from companies, it's like, fuck, gotta kind of wait for the James Gunn stuff. And man, there's some leaks going around from McFarlane, dude, like for the Superman movie. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna start seeing characters or figures to a lot of the characters, and just even like the Superman himself, like in his new costume and stuff. And I'm excited for that stuff. I'm definitely going in for some of the toys, man. So it's always exciting when more movies come out. Okay, we get more merch, more toys, more stuff to buy. And then accessory wise, doesn't look bad. You get like the good looks on his head sculpt and stuff with the goggles and everything. Like I said, I think the McFarlane head sculpts look pretty good, but I like the one that had the sculpted on goggles. It just looked better to me. That's the one I want, and that's the one in the 2-pack. And then accessories, you got the guns and his binoculars, pretty okay. That's not too bad. So DC Alliance some weapons and stuff. And then DC Direct jumped into McFarlane toys. Looks like they put out another wave of this new adventures, the new Batman adventures. So we got the blue costume bats. You got the Scarecrow that fucking always looks way scarier than Batman the animated series Scarecrow. It's just like, man, this shit. I remember seeing this shit as a little kid, and I remember fucking just being creeped the fuck out, dude. This is a very gnarly look for Scarecrow, man. It fits. And then the Riddler looks fucking god awful. Like this just looks so bad. I remember still thinking that when I was a little kid, like, why did they change? I didn't even really grasp like that it was like a new show, kind of, because it was almost like a continuation still. But I was like, this looks different, and I don't think I like it so much, because it just looked a little bit too exaggerated. And sometimes even the Scarecrow, he looks super exaggerated, like his upper body's just like super large and stuff. I don't know, it's okay. But the Joker, I remember I was like, man, why does the Joker like? Why does his eyes look like that? Just compared to the first versions of them in the Batman the Anime series, a lot of the designs took a turn for the worse, man. And I think this Riddler is one of them. Poison Ivy, her design looked cool too, like cool, but her head was just so large. The Catwoman looked way worse. I was like, man, why do they do this? But surprisingly, the series was still good. You had a fucking Batgirl, more episodes of Batgirl and stuff. Fucking Tim Drake was in there, so it was still a good continuation. But man, I just always remember tripping out on the designs. They weren't my favorite, man. So interesting to see that this line is going so deep, though. I know people are picking up the figures, and it's a pretty cool collection to have. I think I would want both, though. I want the new adventures, and then I would want Batman the Animated Series just to get a full feel of that 90s experience, man. And then also they are putting up a 2-pack to this Flashpoint Batman series, or Flash series, I mean. We got Flashpoint Bats, and then the Reverse Flash, fucking Zoom. So man, it's pretty cool 2-pack. I wish I didn't have that Flashpoint Batman. Now you get the figure with his 2 head sculpts. So I believe they released that figure twice. It was a Target exclusive. It was that first one with the cow and everything. And then I think they re-put him out without his guns. And then you had this fucking unmasked head sculpt with him. And I think he came with like a sword and shit. And then that Zoom, that he looks pretty good, bro. Like that looks pretty awesome. So I don't know if I'm gonna get this though. Like I said, if I didn't have that Batman, I think I would be all in. And then, man, McFarlane Toys they lucked out. They fucking lucked out this week, guys. Or the last couple of weeks. They lucked out with NECA committing retail suicide, because honestly, this shit from Todd, this is probably what would have been the most outrageous thing this week, man. Because next up we move on to the Joker Deluxe Collector Set from the Joker movie. So we get these 2 figures and this diorama for $250. And man, I gotta say, off the jump, I was thinking, why, Todd? Why, bro? Why? I'm one of your defenders, man. Why are you putting me in this situation? Why are you putting me in here, man? Don't put me in a situation I don't want to be in, motherfucker. Like that Pulp Fiction scene where he's like, you're putting me in a situation I don't want to be in, right? Oh man, that's how I felt. I was like, no, Todd, you were the fucking chosen one, bro. You were the chosen one. You were the one that was never gonna rip us off. What the fuck, man? Look at the Joker. This is it right here. This is you looking at the fucking mirror. If you buy this set right here, you're a fucking clown putting fucking clown paint on. Because this is outrageous, bro. $250, man. Ah, bro, I was fucking losing my mind when I saw this. I was like, why is this $250, dude? This is something that even after seeing Joker 2 and how bad it was, I was like, fuck, you know what? This set is just so cool. I remember seeing this at the past cons that he was out. He was kind of talking about releasing this. And I was like, man, I can't wait for this. I was thinking, all right, yeah, $100 easy. 120 maybe, just because of the size of the background and stuff. I was like, yeah, you got the table, got the chairs. 150 at the most. 120. I was thinking, all right, 120. Bro, to see it's $250, I say, what the fuck is Todd on with this shit, man? Because man, like seriously, after even seeing the Joker 2, it's like, man, you know what? I'm almost thankful that I'm outpriced because of just how bad that was. And like I said, I just talked about Arcane. What did I say about Arcane? Can't recommend it. Can I recommend Joker 1? Yeah, I can still probably recommend it to people, but I'll tell them to never watch Joker 2. Never watch it. And, never watch it because it just shatters that entire universe. And this character is just deconstructed so bad. He gets raped, guys. He gets fucking raped. The Joker gets raped in prison, bro. That's how bad it is. And I think Todd is trying to rape us with this fucking price tag. Because this is just outrageous, man. Like $250 for reals, man. You got the Bobby De Niro action figure, and I think it's priced up because of him, because this greedy ass probably wants money, man. And like I said, I don't know what he was thinking. I'm looking through the pictures, trying to figure out where the money's going. Is it the table? Is it the chairs? Is it Bobby De Niro needing some money? Is it that nice coffee cup? I don't know. What the fuck, So then he puts this up. Obviously, the community was very happy about it. They let him know how happy they were. Um, they actually had to put out a story in their Instagram account and on their Twitter. And just look at the guy, man. This guy's not. This Todd is the nicest guy, bro. He's not gonna do anybody dirty. And I always got, even now, I still defend him. I don't care. I'm dying on this hill, bro. And they put out an explanation to the price tag. It says, "We've heard your feedback about the pricing of the Joker movie set and wanted to take a moment to address your concerns." So this means you nerds. This means your concerns. All right. Due to the mature nature of the Joker movie, we face unique restrictions on pricing options, which made this approach the only way we could release this product. Despite these limitations, we remain committed to delivering a very limited offering that truly feels worth it. Oh my God. That's why we packed as much value into the box as possible with exclusive details and features we hope you'll enjoy. Hey, it looks like they had a whole thought process behind it. Your feedback means everything to us, and we'll always strive to provide the best value while honoring the characters and stories you love. Thank you for your passion and input. It's what inspires us to keep improving. And man, I gotta say, after reading that, I said, all right, no big deal. They explained it. Everybody should be pretty happy and running to pre-order this thing, right? Fucking wrong, man. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Because, man, like I said, I was looking forward to this set. I think I was way more excited than before I saw the part 2 of the movie. I was like, man, fuck. I was like, man, you know what? I still want it. Like, I want to get it. I want to get as many of these like live action Batman movies from McFarlane Toys as I can. He's been killing it, dude, with the Batman Forever, Batman and Robin stuff. Like, man, he's gonna get to the Batman Returns. He's gonna get to the '89 Batman. You're gonna get the fight for Catwoman. You're gonna get Danny DeVito Penguin. He's making it all. Joker. Let's do a pit stop on the Joker movie. This set looked fucking awesome. This scene, you get what you fucking deserve. They should have put that. You get what you fucking deserve, you fucking nerds. You're getting the $250 price. Like, I was so disappointed. I said, man, come on, bro. What the fuck? No way, no fucking how am I getting this, man? And dude, if they actually make that Phoenix Joker, I'll probably just get that. I don't think I need the Robert De Niro. The set looks awesome. That just looks like a super sick diorama that you could just, what it is when you see it, I like this faceplate. So they're incorporating faceplate so you get the blood splatter on his face after he pops this dude in the head. But what are your guys' thoughts, man, before this message just scroll up too high? Well, man, Johnny, that's a fucking deal. He's trolling. Don Johnny's on full troll mode. Fuck, man. So you get this poster, this notebook. It's like, dude, when companies add this like prop replica stuff, it's like enough, bro. Fucking enough. No fucking way do I need this. I don't need it. It's cool if it's extra, if it's a Kickstarter and this is a tier that we unlock and you're giving it to us for free. Okay, but you're saying this is part of the fucking value that you're buying. I don't want it. I just want the toy. I don't want this stupid stuff that's just gonna fucking, I don't know. Where are you putting this? Where are you putting this? Like, this is stupid, dude. It's like, I don't want that, so no. When I saw that, I was like, this is stupid. Why? Fucking hell, man. Omar not trying to die on that hill. Oh, I'm dying on the hill, bro. I'm dying on the Todd hill, man. He's still my guy, bro. Todd went retarded for a minute. Yeah, I think this is as close to full retard as we're gonna see Todd go, man. I hope he learns his lesson from this and he doesn't continue to go down this evil path. Buy Todd's dials. Fuck. You know what? He could be getting ready to do the Marvel switch, man. He could be learning how to fuck the customer just like Marvel Legends does all the time. It could be part of his training, man. Yeah, the price is wild. And NECA said, hold up. Let's take the attention away. Exactly, man. Todd's got to be like, NECA, you dumb sons of bitches. You saved my skin here, bro. Hold my beer, said NECA. Don't forget about the super exclusive notebook. Exactly, dude. Like, oh my, open mic night. Fucking Thursdays, 7 p.m. Like, who wants, even if you had this like in your house somewhere and somebody saw that, it's like they're gonna look at you like you're a fucking geek, first of all. And second of all, nobody's even gonna know the fucking reference. It doesn't even make sense. I barely even know the reference. I don't even like, dude, I'm like, man, I saw this stuff and I was like, man, I don't even remember any of these like little props from the movie. Fucking hell. Like seriously, Todd's company put a reason for the price. It was pretty nonsensical, but they did justify it. I mean, they tried to, and like I said, if they say, okay, well, we wanted to pack in as much value, then dude, pack in more stuff with the toys. Don't give us this stupid stuff, this stupid poster, stupid notebook, the stupid sign. Like that's dumb. That like even that stuff on the side, even if it was a prop, like dude, you're telling me you can't just go online and print that on a piece of paper, that Pogo's company poster, or just go to fucking Kinko's or Staples and have them print you out a fucking like that's dumb, dude. Like seriously, man. Man, fucking Todd, you were the chosen one, bro. He's the crying emoji. Todd has the high ground. Yeah, exactly. You were the chosen one. Oh fuck. The running joke for that Joker playset is due to tooling. It cost due to tooling. Yeah, it's fucking shit. Really, right? I think it was Bobby De Niro. Honestly, this motherfucker, bro. He's been on a fucking tear, bro. He got to be stopped, bro. He's a fucking menace. But does it have Velcro? Johnny Cinco, he's so dumb. Oh man, Notebook says don't buy this shit. I think it does. Once you crack that open, it's just gonna be pointing at you. It's just gonna be a finger pointing at you saying you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You're the clown in this set. At least Todd went mocking at your door with SWAT to recover a dial. Oh man, I can't wait for that topic because we're getting into that right now after this. Todd out here just totting. Pause. Just totting? Is that a new one? Oh man. That cup is out of fucking scale. The fuck? Yeah, the cup. Oh, dude, I almost didn't want to say that. Dude, is it though? Or was it that size in the movie? Was it like larger? I'm trying to remember. I was looking at it right now. I was like, why the fuck would that be out of scale? That makes no fucking sense. These figures are already like 10 inches tall. I was like, nah. I was like, dude, wasn't it like a larger cup? That should actually caught my attention for a minute. I was tripping. It's a lot of plastic. Hey, that is an interesting point. You know, it is a lot of plastic. Like look, guys, it's a lot of plastic. You get the card. I like how you said he wasn't gonna give us the cards anymore, and he's still fucking packing that in. Like that's value. And see, that's what I'm saying. When they do this stuff, it's like they're playing fucking dumb, dude. Like seriously, they know this stuff is like nothing, bro. And like I said, whenever I talk about Todd stuff now that he's doing like these collector edition figures, it's like, oh man, these things are $30. Yeah, but he's also giving you soft goods capes on like figures that are $20, 25. So it's like balancing it out, you know. This right here, I was like looking at it like, wait a minute, okay, let's say the figure is $30 each, $60. Where's the rest of the money? Where's the rest of the fucking money, dude? It's like, no, man, this is not a $190 piece, you know. Like, all right, that stuff on the right, let's say what's that, $20. Like, I don't know, man. Wait, did I just justify? Did I just do the math in my head? It's worth it. I gotta run the pre-order before it sells out. I think Todd Phillips put the tax out there to make figures of this movie. If the MAFEX versions of this cost this much, then we'll know it was him and the studios that put it out there. Yeah, you're right. You're actually right about that, Pac. Because yeah, MAFEX did have that announced, right, that they were gonna do that. I gotta wait to see that one. Man, I want like one line of just like movie villains, and I'm like, man, I've already gotten like a good amount from McFarlane Toys. This is the scale that I'm gonna get them at. It's fine, man, dude. Fucking miss. I hope they just single out that Phoenix Joker, and I hope it's not a Joker too. That fucking rape victim that they put out there. I hope it's not that one, even if it looks the same. No fucking way, no fucking how am I picking up that figure? Velcro to hold that shit together and still can't stand. Deadpool is more mature and more gore than Joker. BS reasoning. Deadpool is more mature. Yes. I don't know, man. I mean, it's a different company. WB, they do put a lot of pause, a lot of holds on stuff, you know, like they don't just let figures get guns sometimes. So it's, I don't know, dude. Warner Brothers is a whole another fucking monster. I just want the chairs. Yeah, the chairs are cool, right? The whole thing is cool. Even the plant, bro. Like the plant is cool. You don't want to overlook the nice plant. That looks very cool. Deadpool movie property toys cast the same as any other Marvel figure. He took the easy road. Instead of saying Warner Bros. He got greedy and told him to high price it. Dude, honestly, when whenever companies say that, I don't believe them even for shit. It could be McFarlane Toys, it could be anybody else. It's like the fucking Mondo Ghostbusters. Oh, they told us to price them at fucking $300 and something. Really? This doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. It's just like, no, you're doing the math, you're crunching the numbers on your end, bro. Like that's how it works here. That's what's going down here. They're not telling you to price it up that, because then if they are telling you to price it up at that, then you pack more stuff into the drop. You pack more stuff that people want into that shit. This notebook and this poster, that shit ain't it, bro. And that Ghostbusters 2-pack, that ghost, that pumpkin-headed goat, that like I said, when we were talking about that, that is not $100 figure. That is not $100 toy. And that's basically how the math was mathing, you know. And this right here on the right, that ain't $150 worth of crap, you know. So I don't think that explanation is going to cover his ass. But like I said, there's another company that committed retail suicide this week. Floors Corporate 2. Oh my god. It would have been nice, like a nice piece of plastic, right? Like a nice glossy plastic. That would have been fucking dope. Biggest mistake was not putting on pre-order before Joker 2 came out. Yeah, that's true. I mean, outside of the price, even if that movie 2 came out, I don't think it would be as good. Patches, guys, it's just as good as patches. Nah, don't hate on the patches, bro. The patches was money. It should have came with patches. Come on, guys. The patches was fucking money, guys. You guys all waiting for the HasLab. Todd, you vampire. And he does kind of look fucking vampire-y, bro. The guy doesn't look like he's aged much. I'll write the shit in a notebook for $10. I'm watching the Joker with Murray scene. Cup is normal size. They Lego sized it. So it's not fucking accurate. Well, that really sucks. That fucking sucks ass. Well, he wanted to give you more plastic. He's overcharging you for it. No, you want a victims line. I think I could pass on all this stuff, guys. Seriously. Victims and fucking overpriced dials. Darren was missing other guests in the scene. Yeah, it would have been cool to get like does it have the gun? Yeah, he has a gun. All right. It would have been cool to get a De Niro head sculpt with a fucking bullet in his head. I think that would have been worth the price. Yeah, I think I would have gone in for that just to have him displayed like that everywhere. Just a bullet in Bobby De Niro's fucking head. But we're moving on, guys, because like I said, Todd got saved, man. Todd got fucking saved, because I think they would have still been talking about that dial for the rest of the fucking year. They would have been talking about that price on that dial. Even though nobody was going to get it originally, they were still going to be crucifying my boy Todd. But thankfully, man, the gods always smile down on Todd, and we have NECA toys. Because, man, guys, I'm pretty sure you heard the news about this. Email gate. NECA email gate. It's happening, guys. 2024. The year the NECA lost their fucking mind. Because, yo, man, big news going out this week is apparently these guys sent out that Donnie's sewer lair diorama to God knows how many people got multiples. God knows how many people got one and didn't even order it. I've heard stories of that. I've heard people saying that they were getting shit, didn't even order it. And this thing was priced up. I believe it was priced up at $300, right? Remember when it went up? We were dissecting the sewer layer. We were dissecting this lab, just looking at how overpriced it was for what you were getting, you know. But yo, the Turtle Bros are gonna Turtle Bro. They're gonna buy it, man. It's TMNT, guys. It's fucking TMNT. We're getting it, man. I can only imagine being that happy to unbox my package and get an extra dial, knowing that I overpaid for one. What would you do? What would you fucking do? Would you email them and say, hey, you guys sent me an extra dial when I overpaid for one, you know? Would you sell it? Would you try to recoup some of that money back? Dude, I got this HasLab. I unboxed it, paid for it over a year ago. What am I thinking about doing? I'm thinking about moving off the figures and getting some of my money back. What do you think I would do if I got a free fucking HasLab? Do you think I would be emailing Hasbro Pulse? Or do you think I would be trying to move the entire fucking thing? I think I'd be moving the entire fucking thing. I think I would hit the bay, hit the gram, hit anywhere and give somebody a fucking deal on this thing so I can get some of my fucking money back. So naturally, I think people that got this extra dial would do the same thing. I think they would, man, even if they gifted it away, they can literally do whatever the fuck they want. And when apparently when this happened, this was over 3 months ago that it's happened, that this dial went out to people. Apparently this week, a couple emails started going out from NECA, man. Action required, return of incorrect order dial. I guess this is what the subject read. So people started getting his email. Let me read it. It says, thank you for being a loyal NECA customer. Very loyal. Loyal customers, baby. Only the loyal customers are overpaying for this crap. Just remember that. We're writing to inform you that due to an unexpected error in our shipping system, you received an extra Donatello's sewer layer lab diorama by mistake. An error in our shipping system. An error in our. So they fucked up. So they're letting you know right off the bat. It says, we sincerely apologize for the mix-up and confusion. To help us resolve this situation and ensure there are enough dioramas for the customers who bought them, we kindly request that you return the extra product to us. We will provide you with a prepaid return shipping label to make it as easy as possible. So this is where they're starting to ask for these things back. They said, hey, we fucked up. We want them back. And they're letting you know about people not getting there. So they're automatically starting to plant seeds of guilt. Hey, somebody didn't get theirs. They paid the same amount you paid. You got to. They didn't get theirs. Okay. So they're planting that little seed of guilt. Instructions for returning the product. Please pack the items securely in its original packaging if possible. So not only did you not get to sell it, you still have to keep that shit in the box, hopefully in the packaging that it came in. That's what they're trying to say. Use the prepaid return label, which we've attached to this email, to send the product back to us. Drop the package off at your nearest shipping drop-off location. Now, I don't know about you guys, man. I hate going to the fucking store for fucking milk. Do you think I want to go wait in a fucking line at UPS or FedEx or US Post Office for anything that's unnecessary to me and inconvenient to me? Fuck no, dude. Like, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? So automatically they're already asking you to go out of your way for something you probably don't even have anymore. So you could just probably, up to this point, you could just leave it at that. I honestly would have just left it at that. I would have read that email, and just like every other spam trash email, I would have deleted it. Not thought anything else of it. I say, hey, fucking not my problem. I'm moving on. I moved on. The dials moved on. I hope NECA moves on. But no, they don't. It says, we profusely apologize for the inconvenience. Upon receiving the diorama, we will provide you with an $100 NECA store credit to use on your next TMNT purchase. As a token of our appreciation, failure to return the diorama may result in limited opportunities to buy future products from the NECA store. So this is where they're still enticing you. Like, hey, if you do the right thing, you know, so you helping somebody out, you're helping us out. We're apologizing to all parties, and you still get a little something on your end, you know. So it's kind of making it, I guess, that trip to the post office or whatever worthwhile. But what exactly do you buy from the NECA store? Anytime I go on there, they don't have shit on there that I want, unless it's like an exclusive. I think the last thing that I was really enticing going in for, almost like, luckily I didn't, was that fucking Beetlejuice diorama. I thought that thing was so cool. I almost regret not going in for it because I just thought, I was like, man, that looks so fucking awesome. But I was like, nah, you know what? I'm good. I don't need it. Like I said, what TMNT product is on there? A lot of the times, the stuff that's really cool is always exclusive to Target, exclusive to Walmart. What can you get on there, really, that's a good TMNT product? Maybe it's something that's from the past. You probably already have it already. If you're paying $300 for Donnie's sewer lair, you're probably a turtle, bro. You probably have every fucking TMNT NECA item that you possibly want. I don't think there's anything on their site that, if you're a turtle, bro, and you're paying $300 for this fucking dio, that you will want or need. So that $100 credit is as good as nothing. It's fucking trash, just like this email. So automatically, that what they're enticing you with isn't enough. They could have still left it at that. They could have ended it there. Failure to return the diorama may result in limited opportunities to buy future products. Are they out of their fucking mind? So not only are they saying, you got to return this, we're not going to give you shit in return for your troubles. And if you don't, we're gonna threaten you and tell you can't ever buy shit again, potentially. Maybe they'll restrict you. Dude, what? They lost their fucking mind just here alone, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like people are paying $300 for this shit. You said they're loyal customers. This is how you treat a loyal customer? What dimension are we in? What timeline are we in? What the fuck is going on with them, dude? Like, seriously, usually don't buy too many NECAs and stuff, but if I would have got this fucking email, bro, seriously, I think that would be the last time I ever buy anything fucking NECA. Because this is fucking outrageous, dude. This is fucking crazy. Like, seriously, I think people are in uproar because it's a toy community. We always got to be in uproar, but this is really sick, bro, from these guys, because it's their mistake. They're the idiots. They're the dumbasses. And I've heard multiple people talking about this on multiple channels. I was watching the 3POA stream yesterday. Great dissection of this situation. Bobby actually brought up a great point. You take the fucking L, your L, you refund the people that didn't get it, because apparently there's still people that didn't get it. You refund those people. You ask for these things back. If you get anything back, that's cherry, bro. That's cherry on top. You should not be counting on anybody returning this fucking thing. Because I'll tell you right now, bro, good people don't exist. Like, seriously, they don't fucking exist, guys. Like, seriously, we're past all that shit. Morals and all this shit. Very few people. I don't want to say nobody is a good person. Very few people exist. Very few people would have done the right thing off the jump 3 months ago, dude, without even getting $100 credit. Dude, you cannot count on people to return this and then threaten them and say, oh, if they don't, they're not going to buy shit. Fuck you, dude. That's crazy. You take the L, you refund the people who don't get it, and then you make more, and then you hopefully can sell those off, or you just move on, bro. You cut the loss, you know. It says, thank you again for your understanding and cooperation as we work to correct this mistake and prevent it from happening again in the future. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact our customer service team. And dude, like people are pointing out, people in the past have contacted the customer service for stuff that they needed to be fixed on their figures, anything, any kind of customer. You know what kind of responses they would get? Crickets, bro. No responses, no kind of help. NECA could give a fuck about you and your broken figure. Go take it up with Target. Fuck off. Now it's like, no, please message us. Please message us so we know exactly you're one of the people that got two. Like, please message us. Fucking trash, dude. Trash email. And it didn't stop there, guys, because from there it kept going. It says, by now you have received a shipping label to return this misshipped item. If you do not receive the piece back in the next few weeks, you are going to be charged for it and will be exempted from all of our future offerings. Please realize that by not returning the piece that was misshipped, you are taking it away from another collector. And man, that last sentence is, I kept laughing at that shit as I read it over and over. That shit just made me fucking laugh. You are taking away from another collector. Oh man, that's glorious, dude. That's so funny. But this literally is just them unhinged, bro. Literally, bro. Like, seriously, I was talking to a couple people about this throughout the week. Shout out to my man Codenames. His wife is a lawyer, kind of ran it through her. Some of this might be legal through certain loopholes of like private companies and, you know, all this other stuff. This is trash, man. This is complete fucking trash. And like I said, if they ever even thought about charging me twice for some shit that they misship, that's the last time I ever buy anything from this fucking shit company. And that's it, bro. Like, that's it. Why are they doing this? Is like the stupidest thing that you could ever fucking do, man. Like, seriously, like, this just doesn't make any sense. And it's crazy that it's hitting like the news storm, the news cycle, because I think everybody across the board can agree. And I say everybody with a sane brain in their fucking head. There's actually people out there coming to the defense of NECA. Some people that are actually the people that didn't get their dial. Instead of being mad at NECA for fucking it up, and then they're mad at the collectors that aren't sending it back. They'd actually prefer somebody, and I gotta use my man Boncho's phrase. They'd actually prefer somebody to send back that extra dial that had their dick beaters all over it, than take it up with NECA and demand a fucking new one. They're pissed at the guys that got extras. They were able to fucking to manipulate the situation and get the community to be against each other. And I hate it when companies do that, dude. It happened with the Engine of Vengeance with Hasbro when they were turning people, hey, these fucking, because these guys are so negative, it's hurting the campaign. I hate that, dude. It's like, no, man, you just kind of, you take your fucking L, you take your hits, you move on, you correct the situation with the people that are missing it out. I'm sure they want their fucking refund. I know I would. And you take your loss. This is the worst way to handle any kind of situation like this, man. What are your guys' thoughts? Would you guys just all out ban NECA from here on out if you guys got charged twice? Would you try to recoup your money? What would be how you handle this? Like if you were to get this email, because like I said, I would be fucking furious, bro. I would have lost my fucking mind if they would have emailed me this shit. But I wouldn't have been scared, but I definitely would have been fucking mad as fuck. Like, you're not gonna just threaten me with some fucking crap like this. This is garbage, dude. You hear that, Omar? That's the chopper over your house looking for the dial. For reals, bro. You got FBI SWAT team coming in through the windows. And says, reply with the Federal Trade Commission law of penalty offenses on unordered merchandise. It's illegal to charge people over unordered items. Yeah, exactly. People are pointing this stuff out, and who knows? Like, maybe they do have some kind of loophole. Maybe they do have some kind of way to prove it, or I don't know. I don't know anything about any kind of laws or anything like that. But just as a company and somebody that's business wise, like this is ass, bro. This is complete fucking ass. And like I said, had I been a person that was opening these emails, getting sent to him, that would have been the last time I bought any fucking NECA item. Fuck that. They returned my second arm. I returned my secondary arm. I swapped in some Marvel Legends Eternal figures. Oh, exactly. And that's the thing. It's like, so they're asking for, like, basically at this point used dials to ship that out to the people that didn't get one. Dude, who's stupid enough to want that? To want like a secondhand dial? It's like, dude, well, maybe it's unopened. I don't care. I don't want somebody fucking Cheeto dust on that shit. Fucking dick beaters are all over that shit. Shout out to my man Boncho. That phrase is just so funny. Yeah, somebody's dick beaters holding that thing, putting it up on eBay, taking it down. I don't want that shit. Send me a fucking new one, NECA. Fuck off. Send me a new one and refund me partially. I'll only pay half the shipping. Because this is outrageous. Like I said, this is ass, dude. Fucking ass. How did they let something like this even happen? What a fucking joke. Exactly. How did this even happen? Dude, I was like thinking, this is the shipping systems. It's just some fucking retard putting these things in a box, slapping a fucking shipping label on it. Dude, don't you think if you're packing out these expensive ass dials, don't you think if you're packing out multiples in one box, don't you think, hey, a lot of people are buying two? What? How does that make any sense? Why would people buy two? Why are people paying $600 for this shit for one purchase? That's insane. Don't you like? I don't even understand how it happens, like how they do this. And like I said, this is so. Even if I didn't know about that law or whatever, this is so batshit crazy. What's stopping them from misshipping you? The next time you order anything, they're gonna send you two Donatellos or two Leonardos or two Mike, and then say, "Oh, well, we sent you two. We're charging you twice." This isn't fucking communist China, guys. There's laws here. There's order here, guys. You know what I'm saying? We can't just do this. Businesses can't just do this. It makes no fucking sense. It's like, this is the most retarded, batshit crazy, hopefully this sticks on the wall type of fucking strategy. It makes no sense. And it shows how amateur these guys are as a toy company. It's just very Bush League. Like, who would do this? I can't even think. Like, I was showing people like in my job about this, telling them about this situation, and they're like, that makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. I was like telling people, like, just random people about this, like outside of toys. Like, what do you think about this? And they're like, what? It makes no fucking sense. It's like, because nobody across the board, nobody would return that shit. And nobody, dude, like, seriously. Mother Teresa wouldn't even fucking return this shit, man. Nobody would, guys. Like, nobody. Everybody would have been sold this shit for like half the price. Like I said, to recoup money. you're paying over $300. It was like close to $400 with shipping and tax. And like I said, like Johnny was saying, how does this even happen? If you're packing these to ship out, you don't stop and think, why are multiple people buying 2 of these expensive ass dials? Makes no sense. It's stupidity. And it's even more stupid to send these emails out. Like, I don't know what's more stupid, to actually make the mistake or to do this. I think it's this, honestly. I think this takes the cake. Just take the loss, NECA. You fucked up. Exactly. Take the fucking out. No sympathy for over incompetence. Yeah, this is just retardation, bro. Like, seriously, it just makes no fucking sense. You can get the Professor Perry 2 back. Yeah, exactly. What's on there? What the fuck is on there, dude? And like I said, every turtle bro that bought this dial is definitely a hardcore. They definitely have everything that they want from NECA that they've bought. They don't need $100 gift card for that Professor Perry 2 pack. Oh, that's terrible. Isn't this like the third version of the sewer dial? They probably have a high production on that shit already. I don't know. I think it's only the second. I think they've only done the living room and they've done his lab. But this is a fucking botch, and I'm sure it's cutting into their profits huge, to the point where like if they can't even continue to make these dials because they're making such limited batches. And this is so crazy. This is gonna hinder future sales big time, bro. Where it's like now the prices are gonna go up even higher because they know less people are gonna pre-order this stuff. And it's like, man, honestly, some of this stuff is so fucking cool. And I actually always trips me out with NECA. It's like, why don't they just work with Big Bad Toy Store? Send them some stuff out. People can pre-order through them. It's like whenever I see these Target exclusives, it's like, why can't I just fucking order the 4-pack so easy from Big Bad Toy Store? Why do I have to fucking hopefully find them at Target or wait for a link that fucking lasts like 10 seconds and shit? I'm like, nah, it doesn't make any sense. And when they were doing these dials and they did that Beetlejuice dial, I'm like, why don't they just make enough and sell them? Like, just come up with a number themselves. Why are they such limited production runs and stuff? Because you gotta wait over a fucking year, and I hate that. I hate that shit. So now that I see that it's actually biting them in the fucking ass, it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious, man. Good people exist. They are people to do good things, to hide all the awful things they do behind closed doors. Okay, I changed my statement. Good people in this community don't exist. How about that? I wish I got that email. Fucking Johnny. Oh man. They crazy, dude. Someone could have take a dump on it and return it, and they will wash it and send it out. I mean, yeah, just putting your dick beaters on it is bad enough. People that didn't get the dioramas should get mad at the morons that screw them over and ship their dioramas to the wrong address. Exactly. I've seen people in the community going after the people that are not sending them back, calling them fucking scumbags and shit. Fuck you. You're a retard. Donnie's dick beater dial. My man Boncho. The dick beater dial. That's what it's going to be known as. Let me get someone's shipping label. Fuck, dude. Like, seriously, it's like I'm like over fucking talking about this, but man, I really thought it was a fucking huge miss from a company, like the hugest miss I've ever seen. Seriously, like this is terrible. Like, this is really that bad. Not even just toy community wise, but any business that would even think about doing shit like this, stay the fuck away, because fuck them. Return dial comes with a label. Don't use black lights. Fucking shit. Say no. NECA zero sales in 2025. Yeah, dude, potentially they can definitely be hurting into their fucking profits, man. Hugely. Liquid below cereal. What if you send them an empty box with a note? Exactly what I was thinking. I say, hey, I actually was holding on to this. I didn't know what to do with it. And you send them back just like a fucking box full of rocks taped together. Here you guys go. It's unopened. It's still in the original shipper and everything. And you just keep the $100. But like I said, that $100 is literal crap. You ain't buying shit with that. And it's not even worth the gas in your car to drive it to the shipping center or whatever the fuck. They can go fuck themselves, dude. And they can threaten all they fucking want. I hope people do take their threats seriously, and I hope they don't buy anything from fucking NECA site in the future. And how stupid would NECA feel then? They're loyal customers. Stupid idiots, dude. Fucking You make an excellent point. NECA's good faith. Just issue a refund and chuck it up. But this is an example when toy companies contract out their shipping to a third party. If that's what happened, I don't know how. I don't even know how you can make that mistake. Like I said, it just doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. To pack in 2 of these fucking things in the shipping, how many did you do? It has to be a lot. For them to actually try to attempt this, it has to be a huge amount of this shit. So it was a huge mistake. But how? How did that mistake happen? You know, and if it was a third party company, then you take it out of their fucking ass, not the customers, bro. No fucking way, no fucking how are you taking it on the customers, man? Fuck that. If I had gotten a free dial, I would have ate a meal on it, took that shit in the shower, played with it in the garden, then bust a nut on it and send it back. Yeah, exactly. You rub your dick beaters all over that fucking thing, Cheeto dust and all. I like Mad Hatter's theory. They oversent the people so they could be coerced people into paying the extra diorama cent to make more. I don't know what the fucking Mad Hatter's on. I stopped watching that guy's show a long time ago. No fucking way do I watch Mad Hatter toy reviews. Donnie's lab dial has more DNA on it than ever did in the show. In my best Andrew Dice Clay voice, dick beaters. I've always opened all my boxes straight with my cock. Oh shit, bro. If you ain't fucking opening your toys while you're Donald Ducking that shit, yeah, you're doing it wrong, bro. I'm Donald Ducking it right now doing this stream. Companies don't lose. NECA will rush to increase the price to recover the loss and blame it on cost of plastic. BS. Don't believe me? No company ever reduces their price when the cost of plastic goes down. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I said. They're gonna take it out of the ass of somebody else because they fucked up. They're gonna take such a loss. Next fucking TMNT 2-pack you want, oh, guess what? You're gonna be paying $10 more than you normally pay. And like I said, it's just okay. If you're gonna do that, then you take this as a loss. You chuck this up as a loss. Q4 earnings weren't as great as you thought they were gonna be because you guys are fucking morons and you move on. You don't do this to customers, bro. Like I said, Johnny wishes he got this email. I wish I got this email too. I'd be like, man, quick to send them a fuck you letter. You know what I'm saying? I just give me the address. I'm sending you a fucking bag full of letters that say fuck you. Because that's it. That's it right there. But if you're still in the market for more NECA toys, hold on, guys, because they got another TMNT figure coming, man. We got Dark Leo, and yeah, and we saw this at SDCC. Semi interested in it to see the full reveal of it, but man, talk about the worst timing to reveal something. You know, you come off of the heels off of this email gate. I don't think anything that they show off for the next few weeks is going to entice people to pre-order. It'll probably be a while. Like I said, I made a joke about it in the fucking Discord. It's like, they can go fuck off after all the TMNT, the Sesame Street line, the horror figures. They make good product, you know. They make good product. Obviously, the TMNT stuff is the bread and butter, man. They make awesome fucking turtle figures, dude. They go deep into every turtle line they do. I've been picking up the last Ronin line. I think I'm done already. I'm good. I'm done. I don't really need any more. I got the 4 brothers. I got Mikey 3 times. I got Mikey. I'm good. Maybe a couple more Foot Clan army builders, but I think I'm already got the number I want. I can't think of nothing else. I think the only thing TMNT that I need from NECA is just the cartoon turtles. I've never gotten a set of those. If I do get an opportunity to get them, that'll be the last fucking thing, and they can go fuck off forever. I say that, and then they're gonna release something else cool. You know what? Never mind. 2012 TMNT, here I come, because I am gonna get those. So yeah, like I said, it's always just empty threads coming from the company, coming from the community, going back and forth. But I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, dude, we got to go back to that customer service. Customers always right. We got to go back to that, dude. I hate going to any business now and you got some fucking punk ass kid right there, not even giving a fuck about what he's doing. If you're ordering food at a restaurant, for the kids these days, you hire them, they don't give a shit, dude. It's like, man, where I work, man, that's motherfucking kids working with a fucking cell phone in their face watching Netflix, and I'm like, I'm losing my fucking mind, bro. What's going on? It's like no fucks given now in any business, and I'm not here for it, bro. Like, no, we need excellence, bro. We need excellence in a place of business when we're fucking working. That's why I always say I hate to work with people like that. They're just so fucking careless. And whoever made this fucking mistake, I'm sure people seen the signs. This person's an idiot. Don't give them any responsibility. They cannot just say, "Oh, it was just one off mistake." No, they saw signs. This person, whoever did that, there were signs that they're a fucking moron and they shouldn't be responsible for anything. So wait to see what happens with that. I'd like to know if they also took an insurance claim on this. I'm pretty sure they did, right? I'm pretty fucking sure they did, man. So it's not like they're losing completely, but man, the fact that they want to turn consumers or customers on each other, that's shitty, man. And still threaten them. I bet they did. I can't wait for Raf's work out room for twice the price than Donnie's Dio. No reason. Exactly. You know the rest of those dios, they're gonna be like $400 or $500 now. They're gonna be way overpriced to make up. S&M 90s Leo. Yeah. Fucking dominatrix Leo. And these were co-designed by I believe Work More or Less. So that toy photographer on Instagram. It looks like they're gonna come out on the upcoming Saturday Morning Adventures TMNT comic book. Yeah, interesting to see the rest of not the rest of them. It looks like it's only gonna be Dark Wrath and Dark Dawn. Looks like Mikey in that story arc takes a different approach to things. So yeah, I guess just more turtle bros for your turtle fixing. But yeah, I think I'm good on these ones, even without that stupid email gate. It's not really something I'm enticed in getting. It's just interesting designs, but I'm good. I don't need my turtles to look like this. It's kind of funny. But then keeping it with TMNT, moving to the 118 stuff, we got Joy Toy putting out an April O'Neil figure. And man, I'm pretty impressed by just how much they're pumping out. I know I talked about that last time when I was talking about Godzilla Haya stuff and just being annoyed by how many pre-orders they're putting out. But man, these guys look like they're actually putting out the product just as fast, as it goes up. I was talking to my man Codenames about it. I had a backtrack on the turtles, man. I was like, fuck, I had missed that pre-order. It was selling out in a lot of places. I couldn't find it, man. And then he sent me a link to Gundam, and they were there. I was able to get the set. And then recently I actually seen them pop up on 5K also. So I was able to kind of lock them in. I'm excited to get them. I've heard great things, but I think I'm done there. Like I said, when they showed off the Bebop and Rocksteady, I don't want to go down the fucking hill. Don't want to like buy more stuff in a scale that I don't collect. With the Turtle Bros, it's like they're turtles. It's like it still kind of fits with 112 stuff. They're just, they're turtle. They're tiny. And they're 118th. There's not like they're super tiny, but once you get into like these like I guess like humanoid characters like April, it's like, yeah, this is definitely gonna look super out of scale with the rest of the stuff I collect. But if I was a 118th collector, man, this line looks pretty fucking cool. It just looks super fun. They're packing a good amount of accessories for just like a small figure, I guess, to kind of make her for that price tag and stuff. I believe these are like around that $45 price point. Because next up we got Splinter, so you got these little baby turtles and stuff with them. It's pretty cool. It's just interesting to see the world that they're building out in just such a short amount of time. Like they literally showed off the first wave, which was the four brothers this year. It was like sometime in summertime, and fast forward like 6 months or 5 months, they've already got like 3 or 4 waves in already. So they did the brothers, they did the Bebop and Rocksteady, the Foot Clan, the Shredder. Now they're doing April and Splinter. They definitely see a Casey Jones next. Maybe different kind of looks to some of the turtles, so they reuse those sculpts and stuff. Maybe you get like a fucking lab coats on, or I mean trench coats like on a Raph or something, or a lab coat on a Donnie or something. That'd be cool. Maybe if they send you extra, they'll charge you twice for them. So who knows? Might do some crazy stuff like that. So pretty cool to see. I'm actually just excited to see what they do when it comes to like vehicles and stuff. I could definitely see them doing a fucking turtle van. It'll be pretty awesome. A fucking technodrome or some crazy shit like that for the baddies. That'd be pretty cool. And then just to see more of their world building, because man, if you guys are familiar with Joy Toy, they do that Warhammer stuff pretty freaking great. Like they spare no expense when it comes to that, as far as the sculpts, the mounts, the weapons, just the different character sizes and stuff. So man, I'm sure they're cooking more stuff for this, because like I said, they're pumping it out. And so far from the sound of it, the looks of it, it looks like they're executing great figures, man. So definitely excited to get my hands on the set. But man, I'm racking up like a bunch of stuff. I actually got to unbox shit. Like, I'm just looking at my desk right now. I'm like, man, why do I have fucking like 3 figures here piling up? I still haven't even unboxed that Yellow Park Starscream. That's why I can't wait to like for like Christmas and stuff. We get like free time, spend time with family stuff. I just get to unbox the stuff I bought for myself. It's like I bought my own gifts, guys. Sorry. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of crack into some of these things that I'm actually kind of falling behind on, getting a little bit of a backlog and stuff. But these turtle joy toys are gonna be one of the first things I open when I get them. But what about you guys? You guys gonna continue to go deep into this? Man, Thor, that's a great name for this fiasco. The NECA email gate. Oh yeah, that's what I'm calling it. NECA email gate, bro. The only thing I need from NECA is vanilla ice. Oh man, dude, that would turn the tables, right? Everybody be right back on their fucking side. The vanilla ice, yes, that would be instant cop for a lot of people. You're not wrong about that. That's Ronin figures of the Turtles last panel when they were wearing the classic costumes. Instant buy for me. Yeah, they had some cool stuff coming out, but now I don't know. I'm gonna be a little bit more weird than them fucking assholes over there. Fighting Codenames is April Fire. Yeah, it was pretty fucking good, dude. Like seriously. Yeah, I like the look of this, but man, like I said, I don't collect the 118 stuff, man. It's not my cup of tea, and it's not something I want to start right now. But man, now, man, fuck, dude. Like I said, when I was trying to fucking figure out where to put this damn helicopter, I don't want to leave it just on my fucking desk. But it's like, man, where do I put these stupid fucking things? It's like, man, 118th is just so collector friendly. It's like, fuck. Seriously, you see the benefits to that stuff almost instantly when you get the stuff in your hand, because it's like fun size, you know. It's like, man, every time I was talking to Johnny one time, and yeah, he had brought up like those Halo figures and stuff, like the Warthog. I remember seeing that at Target all the time. I'm like, man, that looks so fun. It just looks so cool. And it's like, man, as a kid, like fucking 118 shit would be the shit right now, bro. Like getting these toys, like as a kid, you get fucking vehicles and like all these characters. Like, man, I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, bro. Who fucking knows? Ghost Have. I'm loving the Joy Toy figures. I wish they were doing them on 112 scale. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they dip into more 112 stuff. I know they have one that one series with those waifu chicks in it, but I don't know if they'll do officially licensed stuff. This is a really awesome version of April, man. Diggs. Yeah, I like it, man. The sculpt and like her outfit look cool. Like the jacket looks good. I like that it's like more like it's like smaller and shit. So it looks good, man. Even like her boots and like the pants and stuff. Like, yeah, the design of the character looks really good. The Splinter looks okay. It just doesn't look like a standout Splinter. You know, I really like the one that the Fury Toys did. I forgot what the Rage Toys. Forgot what they changed their name to this month, but that's probably my favorite looking Splinter that I've gotten in a while. And then obviously the NECA. Speaking of NECA, the fucking Mirage, that Mirage Splinter, I like that one. Looks good. I'm interested to see if MEZCO does one. See what their Splinter would look like. I think they could get down. I think they'll be able to put together a solid one. I like turtles. Fucking Rick. Joy Toys do sick mechas and vehicles. Good luck stopping at just the turtles. Yeah, I think they're gonna do some cool stuff, man. Hopefully, do like I said, like a Technodrome or Turtle Van. Naruto TMNT comic came out. Reviews have been surprisingly favorable. Yeah, I've seen a couple of the covers, man. I think what's his name, Jorge Jimenez. He had done like a sick one, and I like the designs of the turtles. Like they look fucking awesome, and I'm like, man, that would be a sick ass action figure line, man. You get them mixed in there with fucking Naruto and stuff. Best time to buy Xmas gift is Black Friday. Yeah, I know. I've been kind of holding off on some of the Black Friday sales. I've been kind of seeing what's out there and stuff. But man, there's so much stuff hitting right now that I'm like, man, like I said, now that I don't pre-order as much, like sometimes I'm like, all right, let me see what's out there, what I want to buy. Like I still want to buy some Valorverse Series 5. I want to buy what else? What else? What are we looking at? Oh, some Black Series. Surprisingly, there's some good Black Series. Like I said, watch my man Johnny's show. It was unboxing one of those the new Skeleton Crew figures. That sick ass pirate, that wolf pirate. That thing looks awesome. And then that fucking IG-12 with the little Grogu. I saw that one going on Black Friday, so almost got it. And then I want to get that 3-pack, that fucking 3-pack from GameStop. I want to get that fucking Duel of the Face joint. That should look sick. Yeah, that's just Black Series, dude. But there's so much stuff out there right now that you could actually put your money towards. It's a good time to be a collector, man. And like I said, that's kind of one of the reasons why I was getting worked up about that NECA email, because it's like, dude, we spend a lot of money like on toys, you know. So to see a toy company viciously attack the community like that, they can fuck off. They can fuck all the way off, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we don't just buy NECA, but like across the board, dude. I think toy companies are making a killing off of our backs. So I think a little bit more goodwill towards customers, especially when it was your fault. I mean, it's the right thing to do, man. Toy collectors buy their own Xmas gifts. Facts. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I buy my own stuff. Every time I get a gift, it's never anything I want. So that's why whenever I get asked, what do you want? Like I said last time, I tell them, don't buy me anything. You know why? Because I don't want to buy you anything. NECA did lose loyalty points from me. Unless a figure is the GOAT, I ain't buying no more random NECA stuff. Fuck you, Muppet line. Yeah, like I said, unless it's like a must get, super dope. Like, yeah, I'll look into it. But now, like any of these like random run of the mill NECAs, I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm good. Pass on that trash. Sesame Street, yeah, I know. NECA ain't making no goat fakes. You're good. Yeah, exactly. Beware. They're not making like the best quality stuff, and I think their TMNT line is their best stuff. Obviously, like multiple TMNT lines, but even that stuff is kind of running out of steam. I can't see them making too much more. I do want to get that 2012 set though. And I think I'm just gonna get the Brothers and maybe the Splinter. I think I'd be good right there because I do like the design of Splinter in that series. I'm waiting on the Killer Warg Werewolf. Yeah, that shit. I think Unparalleled, he just had a review for that, right? That shit looks awesome. That Monster Force line looks fucking awesome. I got to get my hands on that. I have like a few figures on my pile of loot. I have like a fucking pile of loot, just random crap in there. I haven't even shipped out. I like that MEZCO mask figure in there. I forgot about that fucking thing. Like that Damien DC Multiverse Page Puncher. I had that in there. That has some cool stuff. But I kind of want to ship that out like mid-December and stuff and get that for Christmas. And like I said, I'll get just in front of my family. Be like, what did you guys get? I have like a big ass pile of loot box. I always do that, bro. I always do that. I always like just get together with the fam and everybody's like unboxing this stuff. I buy gifts for people, but then when they see what I buy myself, they're like, well, what did you get? And I said, don't worry about what I got. All right. I got a lot of things throughout the year. Don't trip, bitch. Oh man. NECA face have pins. That's all you need to know. Come on, Ricky. 2012 TMT has awesome Splinter and Shredder designs. TMT 2003 still has my favorite Shredder design. Yeah. I like the designs on the 2003 TMNT, but now that I've watched a little bit of the 2012, I've kind of opened up to that series, and I'm excited for the figure, especially the Mikey, bro. The Mikey is gonna be goated. That thing looks good. But moving off of TMNT, let's round out this show, man, because you got a few more slides to go. Moving into the Hiya Toys Exquisite Basic Series Mecha Godzilla from Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla 1993. And man, I gotta say, like I said previously, of the past previous to these to this line from Hiya, I'm excited to get my hands on them, man. Price points are friendly for Godzilla fan like myself that doesn't really have too many Godzilla figures. So I'm excited to get my hands on these, man, and they are a little bit larger than the SH Monster Arts. This thing being at 8 inches tall, this is even bigger than like the Godzillas that Hiya has shown off. So it's just like about 1.5 inches taller than most of them. I've seen them kind of scaled up to about 7 inches. So 8.5, man. This is priced up a little bit more than the previous Godzillas that went up for pre-order. So we got the GMK Godzilla, and then I think it was the 2001 or the 2000 Godzilla. I forgot. Those were like at the $55 price point. This one is up at $70, so could just be to the heft of the figure. But Mecha Godzilla wise, this isn't my favorite version of Mecha Godzilla. I really like that super classic looking one. And then I like this other one that's actually a Solo Chogokin one that's out right now. Also, it has like these like purple cannons on it and shit. It just looks like so much better design wise, but this also has a classic look to it. And if it's gonna scale up with the rest of them, I'm excited to go in for it, man. Like I said though, when I talked about the past one that went up, it's just man, I'm kind of annoyed because this doesn't come out until like Q4 of 2025. So it's like a whole ass year away. I kind of just like want companies to just put out the product first from the past stuff and then show off more stuff, because this is like the third or fourth Godzilla they've shown off before the year's over, and it's not coming out anytime soon. So it's just almost kind of like just a little bit tiring. And by the time it does come out, some of the excitement kind of wears off, So had they shown this off like, maybe springtime next year or even summertime next year, and then it comes out in a few months, like how much better of a feeling that is, because like I said, I'm looking at this now, probably not gonna get this until December next year, maybe January of 2026. It's like, ooh, that's a ways away. So overall, though, I think it looks good, and that's all about I can say about them, because I don't have any other previous releases in hand. I do have a couple pre-ordered, but like I said, before I see more pre-orders, I think I would want to get something in hand. Because like I was talking about, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now you got 3-0 coming into the Godzilla game. They're gonna come out with their Kaiju Do line, and like I was saying, these are like friendly price points at 50, 60, 70 bucks. That's not terrible, SH Monster Arts, fuck no. That shit was always like overpriced to me, 120-ish. That Kaiju Dog line is more expensive than that, but they're big ass Godzillas. They're like 9, 10 inches tall, 11 almost. That's a good size for a Godzilla figure, definitely be a lot more expensive. That rabbit hole of just trying to collect a good Kaiju or Godzilla line would just be a lot deeper. But like I said, this seems to be like the best of both worlds, price point wise, size wise. I just have to wonder about quality. I have not really picked up anything high yet, held off on everything so far. I still I haven't gone back to get that Judge Dredd. I think I have that in my pile of loot still, though, the one that was exclusive. So man, other than that though, I've not heard terrible things about the company. I've heard like pretty good products are coming out. Like I said though, this Godzilla line is probably the one I'm most excited for. I don't know, kind of just a little bit bored of seeing like previews to stuff and it not being coming soon, So hopefully companies kind of steer away from doing this so much, because I get it. It's keeping excitement on your end, but this is like the end of the year, like toy news. This should kind of slow down around this time and then just kick off next year. Start it off strong, but maybe they got big plans for next year also, man. Because my man Mighty D18 -1 is my shit. Love that movie. Yeah, I know when they do the -1 Godzilla for this line, I'm gonna be all over that one, because I did love that movie also. It was so fucking good. Mecha Godzilla has always been a con for Monster Arts. They always make a Chogokin for 200 and above. Yeah, they haven't done a SH Monster Arts Mecha Godzilla, have they? I think they have. Haven't they? Didn't they like release them in a 3-pack or something? It's some crazy shit. But yeah, that solo Chogokin one, man, that shit looks so fucking awesome. I think it's like sold out on BBTS, and they've gotten like more stock, but it always sells out. Oh man, I gotta bite the bullet and get that shit one day, but that's just like 400 bucks, dude. That's way out of my price range. My favorite Mecha Godzilla is the one with wings. It's not that one. I know they just recently put out another solo Chogokin, but I think it's like the 70s joint. He has like that sharp design, like the metal, just you see the bolts on the metal and stuff. It looks really fucking good, man. And I know that one, when that one comes out, that'll be a sick ass Mecha Godzilla to get. That would probably be the best Mecha Godzilla. Just it looks super fucking classic. Hiya needs to start delivering. Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing I'm a little bit annoyed by. Like the figure wise, they look great, but it's like I said, this is fucking 2025 end of the year figure. Oh man, I can wait. I could wait to see this. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe just reveal it at a con. There's like a bunch of cons at the beginning of the year sometimes. Just smaller cons, maybe going on in Asia and stuff. Like reveal it then. That'd be cool to just see it, because I think this was in the booth at SDCC. And yeah, I just remember thinking like, yeah, that's gonna go up for pre-order pretty soon. So it was only like 4 or 5 months out, not too long away. And then yeah, accessory wise, it don't come with much. They come with too many effects and that shit. So I don't know, that kind of sucks. But if it keeps the price down, not mad. But we'll see that thing roll out. And then moving on to the MDLX. Speaking of 3-0, we got their MDLX Transformers line. We got the Coronation Starscream. So, man, you know what, man? Transformers line always got to do the repaints, got to do the reuse on the mold and stuff. Can't hate on it though, you know. It's the line. It's fucking Transformers. It's why it's one of the goated lines in toys. You know, they've already done all the Seekers and stuff. I think they just haven't done the cone heads. But fuck, they did Thundercracker. They even done fucking Acid Storm, Sunstorm. They even did like the newer ones. Um, yeah, they've done them all already. So them doing the Coronation Starscream, it is a little bit annoying that they didn't just add this to that main release, but you know, it's another way for them to just get that reuse, get another pre-order, some more pre-order dollars going their way, and just continue the line and give us newer characters. So you know it was coming. I think everybody could just kind of give them a pass. Every company that makes Transformers line is always going to do this. So people are always going to give them a pass when it comes to that. It just yeah, sometimes you just got to wait for maybe like the final version to see which one's the best one. But if I had that first Starscream, I wouldn't be mad because this is like super niche look to him. You know, it is a cool look though. Like that coronation shit, that shit's pretty awesome. And it would be cool to display them. You know, because you could take the stuff off. You display him like a couple times with the stuff on, and then you could take off the cape and the crown. Then you just get a regular plain old Starscream. I didn't get to compare and contrast the previous release to see what's missing here and what has extra here, but you even get the Megatron here also, like as a weapon. Like that's so fucking cool, you know. So that's a dope accessory, man. Not just the crown and the cape. Like that's sick. You know, that's a really cool accessory. So might feel some type of way if I did get that first release, but this doesn't look terrible, man. Trans Scream. Oh man, come on, Ghost Steph. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I would probably feel some type of way if I got that first one and I saw this one, and probably would want this because this is just like a updated version of it, you know, almost updated, I guess. I mean, it is better. It is a better version because of more shit, you know. So yeah, it's always that game you got to play when it comes to toy companies. They could definitely rehash characters and rehash figures, especially with characters like this. I mean, you got to fucking know at the end of the day sometimes, right? It's like this was up their sleeve. I think that's why I like when I see like fucking companies like the Flame Toys, the Kurokara fucking Transformers line they did incorporate this as part of the first release. They were able to give you this like cape and crown and stuff. So it's like, man, they're just kind of letting you know, hey, this is the deluxe Starscream. This is the main Starscream they're gonna have. Just get it now, you know. Don't have to wait. Don't have to wait on this one because yeah, now, I mean, company by now you should know what type of game companies can play when it comes to Transformers, dude. You know. Surprisingly though, I haven't picked up any of the MDLX stuff myself. Before I ever went in for any of them, I was like, you know what? I kind of held off on it, and then I started picking up the old park stuff, and pretty happy there. I'm like a couple figures in. I got the Megatron, the Optimus, the Nemesis Prime. I still need to unbox. You know, speaking of Starscream, I have him. So I'm pretty content there. And then like I said, I'm like kind of starting to see something like these mainline Transformers from Hasbro. They're not too bad. They look like I like how they look. Like I just like the paint on them. They look like they pop, but it is kind of cool to get something like this. It's like more metallic and stuff. It has like die cast pieces here and there. But man, these are just too small for me for like a Transformers line. It's just I don't know. It is space friendly, but I don't know. When I get a Transformers toy, I want some heft to it. And like that's the thing about same thing I was thinking about the Godzilla stuff. It's like I want a bigger size. Hey yo, pause. Hey yo, pause. So yeah, when it comes to Transformers, I definitely want like more heft to the figure. So something about the MDLX, I don't know. Maybe if I got some in hand, I'll probably change my tune. But I'm good for right now. But it is cool to see that they're gonna continue to go deep and stuff. You know, just more of these repaints allows for more characters. I have the DLX Optimus Prime and the Optimus Primal. I pray every day they don't fall. Oh man, I'm jealous of that. Do you have the DLX Bumblebee Prime, or do you have the Rise of the Beast? Because that Rise of the Beast Prime, I've been thinking about getting that one, dude. That shit looks so fucking good. But man, I really like the Bumblebee Prime, and I think they're re-releasing that, right? Like in the Cybertron mode. It's like a different kind of paint job on it. It has like a different kind of sheen on it. But man, I'm thinking about going in for that 3.0 fucking DLX. It's just like 220 or some shit like that. It's not a bad price, and it's like 12 inches tall, non-transforming, but it looks good. I've been looking at reviews on that shit. I may actually go in for that because it's not a bad look to them. And then if they re-release or they are re-releasing that Bumblebee version, I may just go in for that one too because they look really cool side by side. I was actually watching a couple of reviews on it and they were comparing them. But moving to this third party Power Squad. So we got 112 version of the movie Power Rangers, and man, I gotta say these things look pretty funky, bro. Man, it's just whenever I see like the movie versions of these characters, it just takes me back instantly to when this movie came out. I remember just bothering my mom nonstop. When are we gonna go watch the movie? When are we gonna watch the movie? When are we gonna watch the movie? She'd just be like, wait for your dad, ask your dad, wait for your dad. Fucking when are we gonna go watch the fucking movie, man? Like, dude, I couldn't wait to watch it, man. It was just so awesome. And man, that movie did not age well. That shit is fucking terrible. If you go back and watch it now, it's just, man, acting was just so fucked up. The CGI was just very early on technology. It just looks like shit. Like the Zords look like complete shit. But man, at the time that this came out, it was just so fucking fun. The Falcon Zord, man. I remember getting that toy. I was just play with that shit all the fucking time. So it is cool that this is actually kind of incorporating like the different kind of like crests on their chest and stuff for like from the movie. Remember that shit? Did they have it on their costume? Now I'm tripping out. Like, why does that look weird? Did they have it right on their fucking costume? I just can't remember that shit. Because yeah, they all changed like their animals and stuff. And yeah, the one thing I never really liked about that though is like their helmets were still like the past animal and stuff. So this dude has like a Tyrannosaurus Rex like helmet. He has like a monkey on his chest. It just didn't make any sense. I remember thinking like how I know what I was by that, but the helmet designs are just so iconic. They couldn't fucking change that shit. They couldn't change the look to the Rangers. But man, the figure wise though, they kind of look like hell, bro. They kind of look very, very sketchy material wise, you know. And then just not knowing anything about fucking Toy Battalion. It's like we were just talking about previous third party companies. Got to be very wary of pre-ordering something like this, man. Especially if it's a $300 plus set. This is very expensive. And actually, when I was getting the images to this, I was thinking, where the fuck is my MEZCO set? Where the fuck is that set at? Like, Jesus Christ, that shit's been what, over 2 years now? Like, they already did the Green Ranger, they already did the White Ranger. You guys can do the Power Rangers. Where the fuck is the set at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm guessing is like the female bodies are kind of holding it up, but now seeing that they executed that Gwen figure pretty good, been hearing a lot of people pretty content with that. Pretty confident they're gonna do Trini and fucking Kimberly pretty well. So I'm excited to get that set in hand because yeah, that was not cheap, not cheap at all. It was like over $400. I actually pre-ordered that on Big Bad Toy Store, I think. So man, now I gotta wonder when that thing is hitting because gotta get ready for that charge. That thing is gonna hit. I think it's gonna hit hard. They're going to make Ivan Ooze. That's the one thing, right? I would imagine they should make him, because I know that they've done 1/6 versions of this Toys Battalion company. But man, somebody's got to make a fucking Ivan Ooze, man. Like, dude, it sucked that Hasbro didn't have like the licensing to like this part of Power Rangers. They didn't have like the ability to make the movie stuff. Because we fucked up not getting an Ivan Ooze in the Lightning collection. That would have been instant cop. That was just such a cool figure, such a cool character. I remember when he came out. So corny, but so fucking good. Just remember loving that shit when I was a kid. So I don't know. We got to see what's up with this shit when it comes out. If they do sell well, maybe they make the Ivan Ooze. Who fuck knows? That'd be cool if they do. They look like hell, real figures. Yeah, I don't know. They look kind of funny, bro. I don't know. I was like tripping out. I was like, wait, did their costumes change so much on fucking when they transformed and stuff, or when they got these like ninja powers? I can't remember. I remember like the shine on them changed and stuff, but they look funny. They look like they're wearing fucking patent leather fucking costumes and shit. So I don't know. And when like Cody said, they look like hell. Like they just look like that material. I don't know. I'd be scared to pose them around, but there's something about Power Rangers that always just looks so fucking cool when you get the whole team and stuff, man. I'm fucking such a fucking idiot though. Even though I got those MEZCO Rangers on the way, when they do ship them out, I'm so stupid. I didn't get those updated Hasbro like remastered. Man, I think that Red Ranger goes for like $100+, bro. I'm not going back and getting the one with the dragon armor. I was like, man, I remember thinking one day I was like cleaning my shelf, and I was like, oh man, I gotta go back and get the Power Rangers. 'Cause I was like on my Power Ranger shelf, and I was like, man, these things have pins. I was like, oh shit, I never got the new Rangers, right? Because I was like, yo, that MEZCO shit. I was gonna wait for the MEZCO. I've been waiting over fucking 2 years for that shit. I'm an idiot. I should have pre-ordered these things. Should have got them because man, they look so good, pinless on that updated body. I was like, man, I should have got the whole MMPR team. What the fuck was I thinking? I was like, what was I thinking? But I didn't think that the Lightning collection was gonna go away. So I didn't think that was gonna be the last opportunity we got to get those. I thought for whatever reason, I thought, man, they're gonna put this in like in a 5-pack one day, like remastered, like SDCC exclusive. I was like, they have to. Like they have to. What the hell else are they gonna do? Fucking fast forward a few months, going to fucking Playmates, and my stupid ass without even my MEZCO set. So it's like, oh man. So I only have the old Power Rangers Lightning collection figures, but I mean, at least it's better than nothing, right? It's like, fuck. I just remember thinking when those Hasbro remastered joints came out, I was like, man, they look really fucking good. Maybe I don't need to get the MEZCO set. And then I was like, nah, I got the Green Ranger in hand. I was like, nah, MEZCO's the way to go. Oh man, I wish I would have got both, but oh well. Definitely not getting these fucking ugly things though. Easily passing on them. But moving on, we finally got proper solicitations to see Cyberpunk Edge Runners Lucy and David figures. So man, these things have been getting dragged on for months. I believe we saw these last year at STCC, first prototype images in their booth, or not images, but they were actually in their booth. And yeah, people got to see where this company was going as far as something that's not Street Fighter and Mega Man. And to everybody's surprise, it looks like it was this very popular series from Netflix, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It's pretty cool. And like I said, man, whenever you watch anime, dude, really pay attention to just like the work that goes into the actual animation of it. I think people always overlook that stuff when it comes to anime. It's just like, this is a stupid cartoon. But man, you see stuff in there that there's no fucking way you'll ever see it in a movie or something live action. I mean, I say that, but now you're getting AI, coming in to generate content and stuff. So who knows where live action or real world filming, I guess you could call it, goes. But whenever you see anime, especially stuff like this, it's just like, man, it's really cool and impressive just to see stuff you don't get to see on everyday TV, man. So going into the figures though, like I said, it was came to everybody's surprise that they were actually gonna make this line. And man, I gotta say, they're executing some fucking good looking like figures, dude. Like everybody knows them for the Street Fighter line, their Mega Man line. Not so much. I don't think a lot of people are going as heavy in on that stuff as they are with the Street Fighter stuff. But that Street Fighter line, since it's came out, it's just been instant cops for a lot of people. I think the Guile is hitting a Big Bad Toy Store right now. Cammy, not too far off. You got DJ, not too far off. Already released the entire roster to that game. So yeah, what's next from them? They've shown off some Scooby-Doo figures at SDCC, and then this Cyberpunk Edge Runners line, and incorporating soft goods into these characters, man. Which, man, I didn't think it would be up their sleeve to do so soon. For, I wouldn't call them a new company; they've been around for a while, but action figure wise, I think they're learning a lot of stuff from the community as far as what people want, and they're actually willing to learn to listen to the community. I think for a character like this that has such like a big jacket or bulkier jacket, almost the bulkier character, it had to be soft goods. You wouldn't be able to move this guy as well as you're gonna move him without him. So it's good that they are taking the investment into doing this. This isn't fucking cheap to do, to make a mass produced soft goods figure. $45, it's a little bit more expensive than some of their Street Fighter line characters, but I think it's still packing enough value, man. Just the articulation that's going into it, the sculpt, it looks just like the characters too. This motherfucker, what's his name? David Martinez. And then you got Lucy, and then Lucy also with some soft goods on her outfit. I don't even know if you can call this a skirt or a top or whatever. I don't know what it is, but damn, it looks good. Scope wise though, like I said, like I was saying about the David, she looks awesome too. And man, dude, like you guys know with the Street Fighter stuff, these things pose just as good as any import figure, man. It's like some of the better domestic stuff out there, hands down, and it's just so impressive that it's coming from a company that doesn't really do action figures and stuff. It's like they were really known for die cast cars. and man, they hit the ground running when it came to their 112 stuff action figures. Like they haven't really missed with anything that I've seen. I think when they first came out, they did the Universal Monsters, and they were whatever. I think people were kind of more content with like some of the NECA stuff. They did the cereal mascots, the General Mills like mascots. Those were fun looking figures. I held off. I was like, yeah, I don't need no General Mills, but Street Fighter stuff's been fucking killer. And yeah, I think the Cyberpunk Edge Runners line is gonna do pretty well. Coming out with 2 figures, they also showed off, I believe another 2. So we got 2 more get revealed at SECC this year. So I'm sure those are probably gonna go for pre-order towards the end of 2025 or maybe midway through. Hopefully they're not too far off because those prototype images or prototype figures that they had at the con look pretty good. They look good to go. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how content people are with these. But off the bat, so far I haven't pre-ordered them. Like I said, I'm just over pre-ordering everything that comes out. As good as it looks, I'm like not just running the pre-order. But I think I am gonna lock these up when they do come out. I actually got to go back and finish this series. I think I only watched like a few episodes of it, so I didn't even get to watch the whole thing. But character design wise, I thought they were cool as fuck. And I think for one, right out the jump, I definitely am gonna get Lucy. She looks fucking cool as fuck. Still got that waifu aesthetic going on, man. So very, very scantily clad anime character. Sign me up. I'm in for it. She looks awesome. And then the David looks pretty good too, man. That soft goods coat, like the jacket and stuff looks great. And the pants too. So I think it's Rebel 10 Customs is putting this together for them. So yeah, looks like he's got his plate full of stuff to work on. Or they got their plate full of stuff to work on. So hopefully they execute it well. But so far on this prototype images, they look great. Just using Apocalypse figure as a placeholder. Just in NECA is also going AI. Are they? They should go AI for the emails and stuff. They won't be so fucking stupid. I like the figures. 44 is a little on the high side for Jada. It is soft goods. Yeah, it's a little bit high. I think they got accustomed. People accustomed to like their great price points. But man, I paid $44 for worse crap. You know, I basically paid $50 for this little Yoda. So it's like I didn't even want the Commander Kree or whatever the fuck his name is. But I mean, I got him. Whatever. It's whatever the fuck, you know. But man, I basically just paid $50 for this and this little chair. This is the stupidest thing, you know. But yeah, I paid $44 for worse things. This looks pretty good, man. Yeah, I gotta say that shit looks awesome. And that diorama, I know 796 is actually the one that put this one together. That looks pretty awesome. You know, it looks great. So definitely fits the character designs and stuff. So be on the lookout for those when they hit. I believe they come out sometime next year. I don't think it's over a year's wait. But from one of my favorite companies to another, we got Savage Crucible. We got this surprise drop. This actually kind of came out of nowhere, man. And dude, I was actually kind of surprised by it. I was like on their site kind of around the time that this was going up, and I was like, wait, this looks fucking new as fuck. Is this thing new? And then they actually put something like a message out on their stories that says, hey, go to the website now if you missed the show. And I was like, oh shit. So we got this Vateris Raypax figure. So all new character coming into the Lizard Man. And man, I gotta say, man, this thing looked fucking gnarly, man. I instantly ordered it just because originally I had missed out on those Savage Slates, those like green lizards. I'm an idiot, bro. I don't know why I didn't pre-order those. Those things look so fucking dope. They're probably like the better looking lizard, man. I remember going in for like the sentries, like the army builders, the ones with the armor and stuff. They're cool. I like them. I got 2 of those. I got some of like the shadow slates. I ended up getting some of those. I should have bought some of the regular slates when I got this one, but I was like, nah, I just went in for this. $15 shipping, that's a little high. So kind of came out to around $50, 55. Not terrible. Like I said, it's a company that I enjoy like their products, and it's an up and coming company that I do want to support and help kind of see grow and stuff. So I didn't mind it. You know, I should have actually bought more stuff, to be quite honest, because I went back on their site today, and yeah, those slates ended up selling out. So they do have a warehouse sale going on right now. Be sure to check that out. But going into this figure, it's just something about that blood red armor that just looks so fucking badass to me. The contrast with the green is it just looks like it just pops, you know. And like I said, they're continuing to build out like more of these like lizard ranks. It's just this looked like a one-off character that I just had to have. I've been army building a couple of them. Like I said, I've only gotten like that Imperial Sentry, and then I got a couple of the Shadow Slates. So couple figures here and there, just slowly building them. Like I said, they're great army builders, but this one guy, this one lizard dude, he just looks like a good one-off. Man, shout out to Jay Hernandez, dude. These fucking promotional images fucking killed it, bro. Like, he did put out a review the day that this thing went up for pre-order on their site. So he does have that on his YouTube channel. Be sure to go check that out if you haven't already. Like, great figures, dude. Like, seriously, some of like the ones that I got previously, like those Shadow Slates, man, I had a blast when they first came in. I was like messing around with like a couple of them, like just on my desk nonstop. They move really well. The plastic feels great. Like, I was just really impressed by just the product that these guys are putting together. Got hinges on the jaws and stuff, so you get multiple looks. It's just very fun figures. Like, if you haven't picked any of them up, but like I was saying, back to this dude, it's that armor that just kind of screamed to me that, yeah, I had to get this guy. It just looks like a great one-off lizard, dude, that if I do continue to build more and more and buy more and more, I'll always just have one of this guy. He just looks like that fucking, just like some fucking crazy warrior type. It's that armor, just the whole armor that he has. I just love it, man. So did you guys go in for this Veterans Raid Packs? Did you guys army build them? Do you guys have like another thought process when you saw him? Because like for me, like I said, I just keep saying, to me, he just looked like a one-off. So I'm pretty stoked about that, and I'm excited to get just more figures from this line, man. I know they recently closed their pre-order window for Wave 3, so that should be hitting sometime next year, and then Wave 2 is not too far off away. From what I understand on like watching some of their streams, they're continuing to move, man. Like I talked about the last time that they put up a pre-order, I forgot what it was. I think it was Wave 3. Next year, they're going to keep doing stuff like this. They're going to keep doing small figure waves. So it'll be one figure, maybe two figures, to just continue to pump people with product, man. I hope it'll be more so like multiple figures. I hope it'll be like at least 2 or 3. So, maybe I could just justify that shipping a lot better. But I could have bought 2 of these, no problem. But yeah, that $15 shipping, I was like, man, God damn it, man. Should I buy more stuff? But like I said, I kind of want to spread my money out these next couple of weeks, because I usually don't like to buy people gifts, but I'm not going to be a fucking asshole if I don't buy anybody anything. So got to be smart. And yeah, like I said, one for me is good right here, but it looked awesome. I had to get it, man. What about you guys? What are you guys' thought processes? I didn't back Wave 1 on the Kickstarter, but I made up for it. Yeah, shout out to Ty, man. You've been racking up the Savage Crucible stuff pretty good, man. You got a good collection that you're building out. This lizard drop is dope as fuck. Yeah, like I said, surprise drop. It caught me off guard, but man, it's that fucking wicked helmet, the fucking blood paint on the weapons. Like, that looks so good. Like, I don't know why more companies don't do that, man. Like, if you got a fucking sword and throw some blood deco on that shit, man, like, how good does that look, man? And then just like I said, that blood red armor, it's like, yeah, this dude looks like he's killing the shit ton of motherfuckers out on the battlefield. Pass for me. It looks amazing, but I'm already over budget. Yeah, like I said, caught me off guard, but man, I was like, I didn't want to be kicking myself if this thing sells out. If I see it on BBTS, yeah, I wouldn't stay away from it, man. I'll be getting him. Yeah. Ty, you definitely got to rack this one up, man. You got an awesome collection in your building. I mean, A says that lizard is fire. Rob said he is changing the shipping price in 2025. Okay. Shit, I must have missed that. That's good news to me. Shit, I'm happy about that. But yeah, it's just, I think that's the thing that companies run into sometimes whenever they have like stuff going up on their site. It's like, man, they're at the mercy of the shipping companies too. So I always kind of give more benefit of the doubt when it comes to like smaller companies like this. A company like MEZCO, they can go fuck themselves, bro. They have like $25 shipping sometimes. It's like they put a 50-pound item. Like, you guys are assholes, dude. Like, seriously, that's an asshole move from them, man. Anytime I pay shipping from MEZCO, I'm just like, you guys are pieces of fucking shit for reals. But right here, not so much. I'm like, you know what? Smaller company, whatever. Do I want it? Yes. Okay. Gotta get it. So I can just sit there and complain, or I can just put my money down, and that's what I did. But yeah, be on the lookout for this one. I should be getting this shipped out to me soon. I actually don't even know when, but oh well, I already bought it. So hopefully, man. But moving to the Mithril Action Guardian of the Horde line. We got this Magma Forge Master 1/10 scale figure, and man, bro, these fucking orcs, man, they just seem to be getting better and better and better. And it's between these two companies. Every time I see something from the Mithril Action guys, I think, man, these guys are doing the superior orcs. And then we see the memory toys, X memory toys, now Medi toys. Anytime they put something out, man, they're doing it better. Dude, it just doesn't stop, man. It's like if you need some of these orcs, man, there's a market for it, bro. There's a companies that are putting this thing out. And this thing looks fucking awesome, man. It's got fluorescent paint throughout the body. It's gonna allow for like this fucking glow. Just check this shit out, bro. Like, holy shit, that is so fucking awesome, dude. Like, fuck, man. Like, seriously, man. That's why, like, oh man, that's why I just laugh at how ridiculous. Whenever I think of like a McFarlane figure, I'm like, man, I wish this was pinless. Then you see companies out there doing shit like this, and it's like, holy fuck, like the pins. They're not even thinking about pins on action. They're just thinking about way more cool shit. It's actual real leather pants that this thing fucking has, dude. It's not pleather. Those pants are real leather, dude. According to the solicitations, it's genuine leather pants, fluorescent paint. Just the fucking sculpt and look of this thing looks so gnarly, bro. I have to have this one. I have to have it, bro. I've always said, like, man, I gotta stop pussyfooting and jump in on some of these orcs. Like I said, it's always between Mithril and Medi. Who makes them better? This is it. This is I can't miss this one, bro. I gotta get this guy. Cause like I said, it's stuff like this that I feel like this is like the advancement of like more like action figures. It's not just wanting pins on a fucking figure going into 2025 or pinless joints on a figure going into 2025. It's like, what more can companies offer, man? It's these fucking companies overseas, dude. These guys are the ones pushing the envelope, man. Like, just that fluorescent paint, that's something that companies over here can do. Like, why don't they do that? You know, it's like not just everything is just got to be glow in the dark. Incorporate it into the paint to like armor or something, you know? Like Magma Forge Master, it looks like fucking real magma. This looks like the actual Magma Forge Master, you know? Like that fucking hammer that he has, man, that looks so awesome. And just knowing that they're actually incorporating real leather into this, like that's crazy, bro. And that's something that like you could tell the people that are making this, they have a passion for making this stuff. They're not just quick money grabs and stuff, you know. Like, look at the spread of stuff that it comes with. It's like they're not just thinking of like okay, we have a body, how many times can we reuse this body, how many times? Like, no, dude, they're thinking of like cool different ways to put a spin on a different character, tool up some new armor, throw on some different kind of paint on there. Like I said, the fucking pants, the company's doing that. I'll never see no other company doing that shit. Like this is awesome, man. This is instant having to get this shit, man. Pre-order my orc on Gundam at $7 down. Shit, I think that's where I'm gonna go. Because yeah, this thing I believe is only $90 like on 5K. It's like, are you kidding me, dude? $90 fucking dollars. And that's why when I see like now that I'm looking at this shit, like with that giant man that HasLab, that shit was what, $250? And they say that was a HasLab. That's so stupid, bro. That's so fucking ridiculous, man. That's why whenever I hear like the arguments against the HasLabs, it's like, yeah, you're right. This isn't a dream project. This is just a fucking toy. This is very large. You look at companies like this, these companies aren't crowdfunding this, dude. They're just putting this shit out there. doing putting their best foot forward and making something fucking cool, and then just letting people going for it, man. And like I said, the way social media is now, you put something out that's good product, that's cool product, dude, the marketing that runs itself. Look at me. I'm talking about fucking other companies' toys and stuff for over 3 hours. Like the marketing does itself. People are gonna talk about cool shit, So it's not like they're just gonna make some like a good product and just have to hope that the word gets out. No, dude. The way the toy community is now, it's like we see the good, the bad, everything in between. We talk about it. So man, it's not like there's not gonna be, or for lack of interest, the company's not gonna be able to move something. It's like, no, there's interest in it, dude. And it's gonna be in people's faces, throughout the weeks. So a company should just feel confident that people are gonna buy stuff. Look at all the stupid stuff we buy. So you mean to tell me when you actually put something cool together, you're worried that it's not gonna sell? Like, come on, bro. Like that's stupid. 110 figure looks huge. Pause. Yeah, it's kind of what they're advertising it as, right? 110, but yeah, for me, that's a good size for this motherfucker. I don't need this dude to be anywhere near my Marvel Legends size and shit. I want this dude to be huge. 94 USD for it, not bad for what you are getting. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, for what you're getting, look at this chunky ass fucking guy, dude. Like this thing was awesome. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of lock this one up for sure. Like I can't be missing on some of these orcs, man. They just look awesome. And this one, as soon as I saw this one, I was like, man, it was something about that armor. Before I even saw that it was like fluorescent paint, it could kind of glow up and stuff. I just like the look of him, like that fucking hammer and like that thing around his like neck, that armor and stuff. It just looks so fucking badass. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the one I go in for. And like I was saying before, the Mithril stuff looks a little bit more realistic compared to the Medi stuff, but the Medi also looks cool for what it is. And they're going deep in that stuff, and they're incorporating a lot of cool accessories also. So you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with either one. But this one's it for me, man. I'm going in for this one. And then a couple of weeks back, I hadn't talked about this, but this also is part of the Mithril Guardian of the Horde line. We got Keel the Undying. So this figure is also up for pre-order on most online retailers like 5K and Gundam and stuff. So another one of these like weird undead type fucking characters, zombie looking guy. Looks pretty cool. I like his fucking mohawk and shit. It looks kind of cool, kind of funny. But also looks just dope. Like I was saying last time, I forgot what figure it was, like that shaman dude. I just love like the scope, how they're incorporating like the exposed bones and stuff with like the flesh around it. It's just fucking cool, man. It just looks like a cool toy. And yeah, like just getting these two different head sculpts. Like I don't know, I would definitely want to put this head sculpt nonstop on it. Like this other one, it looks cool. It just looks a little bit more boring compared to this. Like action figure wise, this looks a lot funner like this. And then there's like two blades. I don't know what the fuck that is, like some necro blades or some shit. It looks pretty cool. Is this from any specific property though? Anytime I look at these characters, I'm like, is this shit like some World of Warcraft shit or something? Are we some kind of Suicide Squad or something? So yeah, also this one's up for pre-order. I think I'm good on this one. Like I said, I want to dip into one of these like Mithril action things, but I think it's definitely gonna be the Horde. The Orc dude. So yeah, be on the lookout for this one. But this one doesn't look bad either. Like I said, it's just newer shit, man, that they're kind of putting together and putting up for pre-order. And then moving into Sigma Studios, we got this Godslayer 112 Kratos third-party figure, and man, this shit on 5K, it's just sold out like within an hour, bro. I guess it's a very limited batch. It's like handcrafted. They were saying like very limited batch. They kind of put out a statement on their Instagram saying, hey, because of how limited this is, it's sold out already, like pre-orders at least. I believe you can still lock it up on Toysy Metaverse, and I think Gundam it, I'm not sure. I would imagine Gundam it, but man, this Kratos looks fucking awesome. And when I saw this, I was like, man, I gotta get that. I'm just so stupid I didn't go on 5K right away to lock it up. Because I didn't think it was gonna sell out. Like I said, I was like not really paying attention too much this week. I was like, why the hell would a pre-order sell out? This thing is not going to come out for over a year. And I was like, I'll look at it when I look at it stupidly. And today when I was gathering stuff for the show, I was like, hey, where's this shit at? Why can't I find it on 5K? And then I was like, fuck, did this thing sell out? Because, man, just looking at the figure, it looks fucking damn good, bro. Like that head sculpt. I love the look of this fucking God of War pre PS5. This is like the God of War that I remember playing, where he's just more clean shaven. But man, just it looks pretty awesome. The soft goods look a little, I don't know, look a little soft, you know. No pun, I guess, but yeah, it looks a little bit cheap, kind of looking at it. There's something about the material, I don't know, it just looks a little bit like I think they could have executed that better. Maybe it's just because it's a little bit too clean. Maybe throw like a little dirt on that or grime on that. That'll look a little bit doper. But something about that I wasn't too happy with. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I was like, this thing is not going to sell out so fast. Like, why the hell would it? You know, it's over a year away. But man, hopefully it does pop back up on 5K. If not, I'll try to get it on Toysy Metaverse because I do want to get a God of War figure. I know that Bro Toys that came out this year, that thing is awesome. It's like the more modern take on them and stuff, but I do like this clean shaven look. It just looks, like I said, when I first played the game, I only played like God of War 1, I think, and this is kind of how he looked. So this is definitely the one I want to get. And then yeah, he's got his cool ass weapons and stuff. That fucking lightning bolt looks awesome. Like translucent. I like the paint job on him, man. I like that butterfly joint has like that fucking red paint also, so when you kind of put that in, kind of still doesn't look crazy, doesn't look off and stuff. Hopefully that doesn't look off when the arm is out though, or opened up. Hopefully it looks good. But yeah, this is gonna be one that hopefully I can lock my hands on when it does come out, because I was kind of surprised by it selling out, pre-order selling out on 5K. It's kind of thrown off by it, but yeah, look wise it looks pretty on point. So hopefully lock that up. And then keeping it with the video game figures, we also got this camel from Metal Slug. So we got more Tunchi Studio stuff coming out. So you do remember that game? You are able to kind of ride this camel with these fucking Gatling guns on the sides and stuff. So that shit is awesome. I always remember just always wanting to get on the fucking camel because just the guns start spraying everywhere. It's just so dope. Kind of can just go up and down like a circular motion. So it's very cool mount. Man, I hope and pray that they're gonna re-release those Metal Slug Wave 1 figures, dude. Because yeah, if they're putting this out, you definitely need like Marco to ride this motherfucker. So hopefully, man, I every time I see more figures come out from this line, I remind myself how stupid I am and not getting this shit when it came out. I remember just thinking too, like, nobody knows Metal Slug. They're not gonna sell out. Stupid, man. I was like fucking dumb. Soft goods on them things look fucking great, and I've just heard nothing but great things on the bodies, the bucks and stuff. So very impressive to see more like accessories, mounts. They did that mech not too long ago, that fucking overpriced mech. It's cool to see that this camel is like only $83, so it's not very expensive, you know, for what it is. I mean, it's a larger piece, you know, original sculpt and stuff. I can't imagine they get too much reuse out of this shit. And then the paint on the guns looks pretty good. It definitely has like that gun metal and shit. So pretty cool. But like I said, you definitely need somebody to ride this motherfucker. So hopefully they do another run on those figures. I mean, they'd be leaving money on the table if they don't, man, because I think they would just sell out again. I'd rather have this camel than the God of War figure. Really? That's crazy. You don't like the God of War one? Oh, I thought it looked good, man. It's something about, like I said, something about like that soft goods piece, like on his lower half. It kind of looked a little bit off, but I like how this looks, man. I really do. I just hope I am able to get my hands on it. I don't want to be paying fucking. I don't even want to get it from Toysy Metaverse. They charge pretty expensive shipping. And then 5K for me. I don't live too far away from where they're located, so I usually get it for fucking like $7, some shit. So hopefully I'm able to get it there. But man, that's a statement right there. I didn't think that would be said by Codenames, man. But hey, maybe you got the Metal Slug figures. I don't. So for me, I definitely don't need the camel, man. But hopefully they do release the Wave 1 set, because I'm not gonna miss them the second time around. I'll lock them up, man. So that'd be cool to get. And then to close it out, we got this Cold Dog Damn Toys Death Gas Station Series 6-inch action figure. We got Mr. Silent. So man, another one of these DGS series figures. Always some very post-apocalyptic type of characters, almost cyberpunk, but very post-apocalyptic. It's just always cool designs to these. They always look like art pieces, just movable art pieces. I forget the name of the artist that kind of puts these together, but man, his artwork is so cool. Like the sculptures that he does looks awesome. And character designs, man, look pretty good. It always kind of reminds me of some like Ashley Wood stuff too. You see like in his artwork and stuff. It has like that vibe to it. And then this one comes with a fucking bike. So the bike itself looks awesome too. Like it's crazy to see that, they're also kind of world building themselves. They've actually put a few figures like together. They got soft goods. I don't even want to guess what the price on this thing is because I didn't get to see the full price tally, but can imagine it's over $100 just for the bike alone. It looks expensive, but man, I have never really picked up any of these DGS series figures, but man, they always look so fucking cool. Shout out to my man Dark Bull. I know he's always like a big fan of this stuff. I think Will Flow, he's picked up a couple of them. Be Weird, I know he usually racks some of these up. The Homeless Joe figure, I think that was the last one that I've seen people take pictures of. But man, I think this Mr. Silent is gonna get pre-ordered pretty heavy because it just looks something different. It's not like that. Like I said, when these types of figures drop, it's like it just looks something like different, not run of the mill, not like a fucking Batman figure or Spider-Man figure. It's just, another Batman. Like I said, you just get the same shit over and over, just different costume. This just looks like something to stand out, and I'm sure like people that do go in for this stuff, they get fulfilled with it because it's just something different. Whenever I open like a Marvel Legends, I'm just like, whatever, just kind of fuck around with it. Scroll through fucking Instagram, you see fucking 100 people with the same thing. It's like, whatever. But something like this, you don't see a lot of collectors having, and all the detail that it has, like all the cool accessories that it has. Like, man, the people that do toy photography, it's like, man, when they shoot something like this, it definitely stands out above like the rest of the stuff you see on Instagram. So yeah, here's wondering who gets this, but I myself probably not gonna be one of those people because man, that's kind of expensive. Only 83. That's more than a Mythic Legion's horse. Really, that was expensive. I think after seeing the price on that mech, I was like taken back and thought 83 wasn't a bad price because I think that mech was like 230 or something like crazy like that. But I mean, it is a mech, but yeah, $83. You're actually kind of right. It is kind of pricey, man. But I think when I saw this, I was just more so excited because of the fucking Marco figure. I really want him to get reissued. So hopefully people buy that camel. But going back to this, anybody going in for this shit right here? My man B where he says 190 deluxe, 100 without the bike. Okay. That's not bad at all, man. But I can't imagine you get the non-deluxe one. Like, who the fuck would get this without the bike? The bike is part of the character, dude. Like, this dude just looks like some fucking outlaw type easy rider motherfucker. Like, dude, he needs a fucking bike, bro. Like, right? Like, who the fuck would buy this without the bike, dude? You'd be a fucking moron, man. Because look how fucking badass he looks, dude, with the bike. Like, it's still a cool looking character design, but how boring would it be without a bike? Like, man, it would just look too standout, And I'm sure you could kind of incorporate him with the rest of the Death Gas Station stuff that you might have, but it needs a fucking bike. It needs the bike. He's got the sawed-off shotgun and stuff. Born to Kill helmet, like, man, because of the helmets and stuff. Like, nah, you need this shit with the bike, bro. No fucking way, no fucking how do you get this without the bike. Here's a fun game. Next time I do a contest, I'm gonna ask people, how many times did I say no fucking way, no fucking how on episode 32 of Real Figures? So, guys, be sure to catch the replay and count that up, and you might win something, man. But today, no fucking way, no fucking how we're gonna have a giveaway because I'm definitely not prepared for that. But yo, guys, that is all the toy news I have for the evening. Fucking long episode, man. I'm glad to be off of work tomorrow. I was able to kind of swing in here and have some time ready and stuff. I was like, fuck this shit. It just sucks. Like I said, I hate this time of the year, bro. It's like, man, I'm like getting split into like 3 different ways: work, family, and then this show is like, I love doing it, but man, I always got to kind of put it in the back burner sometimes just to kind of make time for other stuff. Not to say that I don't like doing this stuff, but it always got to be a hobby. It's not going to take priority over other things, man. Because yeah, like I always tell people too, man, spend time with your folks, spend time with your family and stuff. Go wild, go do other stuff, man. The toys are gonna be here when we come back. So I am grateful though, and I'm thankful that people do join me in here whenever they can. They catch it live or they catch the replay. Appreciate it, man. But probably not gonna have a show this week coming up just because it's Thanksgiving on Thursday out here in the States. I don't know if you Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving, if there's any Canadians in the chat. Tyler L, I'm looking at you, bro. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Are you anti that, man? Nah, but it is Thanksgiving this week, man. So I'm sure people are gonna have, a bunch of things to do and stuff. So yeah, probably gonna have time for that, man. But I will come back sometime before the end of the year for sure, man. Like I said, it's slow time for toy news, and that's what this kind of show revolves around. But there's other cool stuff on YouTube, man. I always see a lot of cool channels out there. Some new, some not so new. Some people that are kind of doing it for a while. I do enjoy kind of catching the highly posable guys. They kind of have a show popping off on Friday. Shout out to my man Johnny, Casually Articulated, Casual Fridays. He's putting together some cool stuff. I know he's kind of been off of it for a while, but yeah, speaking of Johnny, shout out to Johnny. Like I said, sub to his channel. Go watch the replays on his past episodes. My man Future Rick, he's doing his battle posing contest right now. He does his Dynamic Saturdays episodes. And anybody here else that has a channel that I kind of watch and stuff here and there, man. Not too many people like that kind of join me that have other channels, but if you guys do, be willing to share it, man. I always kind of share it and stuff, and like myself or other people in here give you a watch and stuff. And then try to support each other as much as we can and stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's kind of that. It's just getting to kind of chill with people, like-minded people, and talk about same stuff that we kind of talk about with friends and stuff. Because like I said, I can't talk about like toys and stuff with my coworkers or like my family or like even my brothers and stuff. I don't know anything about this stuff. You know what I mean? It's like whatever. They kind of just let me enjoy my own things and stuff. But like I said, it is kind of cool to kind of actually get to talk about this stuff with other like-minded people. And like I said, if this is a place that you can do it here, then shit, you're more than welcome to, man. So be on the lookout for the next episode. I did try to post on the community tab this or last week. I didn't want people to kind of be on the lookout for an episode on Monday and stuff. So I kind of figured out how to use that. So be on the lookout on there. If not, just sub and hit the bell for notification, man. You'll know when I go live, bro. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna put a show together before the end of the year. Maybe I do like a top 10. Maybe I like invite some people on if they want to kind of do that, or like a top 5. It'd be cool to kind of just get like a panel going and see what people want to talk about, as far as like best figures of the year or their favorite figures. I always kind of say that, just leave it to that. Just what was your favorite release, because I know that Todd McFarlane action figure came out this year. I don't want to say it's the best figure of the year, but it's my favorite figure of the year. Nah, it wasn't that, but there's some cool stuff, and there's some stuff that I'm sure people enjoyed more so than other figures, and it'd be cool to kind of generate a conversation about that, So we'll see about that. I'll do my best to get that going on, if I can. Be on the lookout, guys. But until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace out, guys. Take care of yourselves. Peace.